Okay. Oh, well, good start. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna get started on building this character. I should have enough stuff. I feel like I should. Let's see. I kinda pre-farmed. I kinda did. A little bit. Pulling up the stream, sorry. Okay. Okay. Bro, am I gonna have to like read? Am I gonna have to like read though? To figure out how she plays? I really just want to do the new game mode and I want to see if it's good or not. I feel like it's gonna be good, but I guess we'll see. I guess time will tell. I am tempted to pull her weapon, but also you could just give her this, you know? It's like physical, like, you know? It gives you attack, it gives you crit, it gives you some physical. Maybe sometimes you RNG this like hitting people behind. You know, like, do I need to pull the weapon? Do I need to? I already did like some amount of pulls, but yo, what's up, Vicky? Yo, you're back. Oh yeah. I'm back. I was gonna say like hopefully I'm back, but let's just manifest it and let's just manifest frequent streams and locking in and like finishing YouTube videos and stuff. Guess you won 50-50 after 4 times losing? Was it you? Was it you? Did you win? I did, dude, I did my polls off stream last night when the patch dropped. Cause I was thinking usually it's like the meta, right? You like, oh, like let's just do pulls on stream. But bro, like I'm getting so tired of pulling. It's not like there used to be at least some like sort of rush or like some sort of, you know, excitement, but now it's just like like now I gotta go through this process to get the new character. And like I didn't have enough, if I lost 50-50, I didn't have enough to guarantee, so I was like, you know, let me just do this, but then I won the 50-50, so, you know. Finally, yeah. I'm glad you won. Bro, let's also manifest, speaking of manifesting, let's manifest the, is it like this banner that has no 50-50? Let's just manifest that this gets spread to every single gacha banner. And then, you know, ZZZ will eventually eliminate the 50-50 entirely and then keep the currency income the same. And then we'll be straight chilling, guys. It'll be fine. It'll be great. And they start selling cosmetics in the shop more. Why not? Did you win? I did win the 50-50. I did win the 50-50. So there is that. There is that. Okay, as far as the weapon goes, yeah, like, you know what, guys? I have a 10 pole. Like, let's just, you know, like it's just business. It is what it is. Like I need to equip something on her. Why is screen black? Is it black? Oh, on Twitch it is, huh? Sorry. Or on TikTok it is. Let me fix this. Thank you. Thank you. You know, rusty streamer. It happens. Like, am I getting enough to 180? When does pity set in? When there's 15 left, right? Bro, this weapon thing needs to get nuked as well. Can we all agree on that? This weapon thing needs to get nuked. Pulling for stats is gotta be one of the dumbest conceived notions. You have 37 days chill. Yeah, it'll be fine. But are your daily streams also on a 50-50? Can we only get one with the guarantee? Okay, well, listen. Message received. I hear you. The people want more Volpez TF streams. I hear you. Thank you. I'm going to listen. We're post holidays, you know, like I kind of also like, I don't know if y'all can relate to this, but I'm also very like I get very like tunnel visioned on things. So like I get tunnel vision because I want to like make a YouTube video, but then like, you know, the process of making the video is like long and like I'm new to it. So like it's, you know, there's like parts that take longer than they should, I feel like. And then, but then like, because I'm so tunnel visioned on that, I like neglect other things, which like, cause you know, in theory, you should be able to like balance everything, but like, you know what I'm saying? Don't know what I'm saying? So the banner's until February? Spend $1,000? I promise you get S rank. That's terrible advice, but I appreciate you. I appreciate the, you know, contribution. Building Alto for Cardathea so I can use Sanhua for Luke. Alto for Cardathea? Do you not have Chacona? How is the story, by the way? How is the story of Wua 3.0? I saw like the beginning. I was watching a playthrough and I saw the beginning part, but you know, it just, I don't know, maybe unpopular opinion. I probably just have unpopular opinions when it comes to Wuthering Waves. So, like, I saw that Luke was introduced early, which I thought was cool. But does he come back, or is like, do you not see much of him? Like, is it just like an introduction? And then, you know, I also heard that Chisa got like sidelined in the story when there was all this like, oh guys, like no, they're gonna start, like Chisa's gonna be in Lahiro, like they're gonna start doing the thing where they like incorporate past characters and they don't leave them after their banner ends. But apparently they did that with Chisa, so it was just like another, you know, continuation of the pattern apparently. So I don't know, like it's like people have been asking for a while, just, you know, incorporate more characters into the story, not just like whoever's on the banner, and then like you can keep past characters in and you can do all this stuff, but yeah. We see him once for checkup, then return to him later in the story. Chases for like 2 minutes and they move on. Yeah, it's not okay. Yeah, like I'll bring up Genshin. I know sometimes people's brains break, but I trust that everybody here is mature and capable of having conversations. But like I'll bring up Genshin because like Genshin in 6.1, 6.2, they kind of addressed this like, oh, we're trying to fix this element of the story, and then they like actually did, where they're bringing like past characters in and then giving them like sizable roles in the story. You have multiple characters, like there's like so many moving parts. Like you literally have characters like breaking up into different squads to go do things without the MC being present. Even characters are like talking and having like deep, meaningful conversations without the main character even being present. Characters are allowed to like have their different roles in the group, and then you see like get like group dynamics, which is just like so like it feels so real, you know, like it makes the group feel so real. And I thought that was good. And you know, it's like for a gacha, it's like it's like barely like meeting the bare minimum of like what could be considered good writing, I guess. But I thought it was quite enjoyable, that kind of change they did. And you know, like, you know, with Wuthering Waves, they were like, oh, like, don't worry, Chisa's being set up, she's gonna be in the story, she's gonna be with us in Lyra. But it feels like they just kind of did the same thing they've been doing, which sidelined her, and then like Lene came in, and like Lene's the new girl, and now you're like gathering wives with Lene, and then Mornier is there. It's I don't know, bro. I don't know. Am I wrong? Is it like different in 3.0 or what? Are you perma done with Wua? Not perma done. Not perma done. Take a break, I guess, and then see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh, I mean, dude, like the thing is, if it comes down to the game being like fun, if they add like gameplay that is fun, I will play the game, right? Like, but I feel like I've experienced everything. How do I put this? I want to, like, I gotta explain myself like clearly enough, but
Promise to tell me if anything's wrong, okay?
Builded Fufu for Shunglong. Okay, nice. Story was pretty decent. We get introduced to Lene Mornier, Luke, and Ameth. Is Ameth the pink hair girl? Does she like come back into the story? Because I saw the part where she like boops her forehead. Is that the main part, or bro, I need these. Lost Shunguang to M1 Grace? That sucks. At least Grace is getting a buff, right? At least she's getting a little buff. So maybe she'll be usable, but it still sucks to lose a 50-50. Bro, we gotta nuke the 50-50 out of the game. They have this banner, and the thing is, they put Astra, Alice, and Anby on that banner, which has like no 50-50, so you can get one of them without a 50-50. Those are like decent characters, you know. It's not like they're putting like old characters on there. So like, I don't know, man. Like, I could do with some more of that. Don't play Genshin, takes too much to grind. Genshin the grind. I guess you do like. I guess since you mentioned that, I'll say one of the things that I felt like with, yo, what's up, Tim? Welcome. What's up? Good to see you. I think one of the things that I felt with Wua with the 3.0 as well is that, it feels like exploration got quality of life out of the game. Is that like, maybe that's like an exaggeration, but from what I was seeing, it just seems like, and then with like Renacita, there was that shift where like exploration is different, right? Like it's more of a, it's not really like you're moving through the world and like trying to find things. It's like, you know, I open the map, I click on like the chest area, and it takes me to an area that has like 5 chests right there, and like it's like they're just out in the open, you just go and collect them. So it's more of like a, and that's not like necessarily bad because it's not as stressful, you're not like worried about missing as many things, but it feels like, well, like, y'all that are playing it, I haven't played it yet, to be honest, but like y'all that are playing it, y'all tell me, is exploration, I know with the bike and stuff, but do you feel like there's reason to like engage with the world after you've collected some chests, or is there more like puzzle type things? Like what's going on with that in 3.0? That part's so much better, but Wood doesn't care about story. They have made that clear. I mean, I think it's just written for a different audience, if I'm being totally honest. Like, I just think it's not, I just think I'm not the target audience of the story. Where is your Bonway? I'm sorry, I didn't get Bonway. I'm sorry. Guys, dude, times are just tough, you know? Like, there's just so many, like, Yay was coming out, Shunong was coming out. I built my Monito for my Fire Rupture, so I do have Monito ready to go. I do have Monito ready. Is that engine good for her? I guess. I don't know. It's like what I have. It's what I have right now. I did some pulls on her engine banner, and like I think for like Void Hunters, I'll usually try and get the engines. I'm trying to like skip engines for everyone else because I don't like pulling for stats. I think it's lame as fuck, if I'm being totally honest. You have to pull for stats. But you know, sometimes it's shiny, and I'm a fallible human with flaws. So you know, and it makes her hair look cool and stuff. So, you know, like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all get me, right? Should I go in,
I'll give you a hand.
She needs gear now. God, I hate RNG gear, bro. I'm getting so tired of it. Anybody else? That was another thing that I felt like I wanted Wua to, and like, it's not just Wua, like, it's not fair to be like, oh, like, Wua needs to do this, but like, I feel like every game needs to like revamp this RNG gear system, but I think that was contributed to my burnout of Wua as well, for those that were asking about earlier. Like, just the whole like ecosystem, and then it's, I don't know, man. I feel like building characters got kind of dull. And I thought they would maybe revamp it in 3.0, but it's the same, so, you know.
This weather's perfect for a little exploring.
Isn't that the newest broken character in ZZZ? Well, she's a Void Hunter, so yes, to answer your question. Yes. Hey, rolling double defense roll on Echoes? Yeah, I did talk about this before, but I do feel like, as bad as RNG is for everything, I feel like in Wua, I was getting especially burned out because I feel like you're actually rolling more Echoes. You know, because you know how, like, in the Hoyo games, their approach is to, like, give you the thing with, like, so you see the main stat, but you also see, like, 3 or 4 substats, which means that, like, you know, you're not rolling as many pieces, because you know if, like, a piece is trash a lot of the time, right? But in Wua, you have to roll every single piece, right, to see if it's good or not. You have to roll it, like, at least 3 times. So, like, I felt like that was, it's like the illusion of like a worse system in a way, because you maybe are just getting just as many bad pieces as you get in the other systems, but the fact that you're having to roll every single piece makes it feel like you're losing more. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? The grace buff is basically useless? Oh no. Is it actually? That's really tough. That's really bad. I kind of had some hope that it would be good, but how is it useless? Like, other than chess, there are some puzzles, but after you 100%, there isn't a lot to do. Okay. Are the chests the same way in Renasuda, where it's just kind of like they're just concentrated in like one area?
Leave it to me.
Also, the rebuilding Waha War event? Oh, okay. See, and I think, when I say that, I'm also kind of pulling from, like, interviews that Solon, like the CEO, has done, where he has talked about how, like, he said in interviews that, you know, he wants Wuthering Waves to be like if you only have 10 minutes to play a game, he wants Wuthering Waves to be like the best 10 minutes of your day, which is like a good goal, but for me and the way that I'm playing games, it's like not necessarily what I'm maybe looking for, I guess. So maybe I'm not the target audience, because exploration, like in the Huang Long, it was like the Genshin exploration where, and this is how like Genshin exploration still is, where like chests are literally scattered all over the place, puzzles, you know, but there's more of that, like, oh, like I'm going and searching for like exploration, right? But I think that was quality of life out of the game at some point. Kuro needs to up the amount of tuners you can get. I know they fixed the weeklies to do that, but I need more. Yeah, I also am like constantly That's another thing is like in these games,
Connected with the gold
like if you play every day and you spend your energy on like echoes, then you'll typically have enough currency to the point where you can roll any piece you want and not really have to worry about like XP, like relic XP, whatever. But in Wuthering Waves, I'm constantly thirsty for Echo XP. I'm constantly out, so I can't even roll the pieces that I need to roll to try and get like better pieces. You know what I'm saying?
Careful. Forward. Turn around. Smash them.
I feel like Dylan does a surprising amount of damage. I just turned on damage numbers for the first time in like... It's been like 6 patches or something since I've seen damage numbers, since they did the new version of it. The thing I don't like about ZZ is how superior to make Void Hunters. Every other DPS feels bad. That's fair, I guess. I mean, I think that in these games there's typically those lore characters that are gonna feel like have way more oomph than other characters. So like Genshin has the Archons, Honkai Star Rail has the Emanators, ZZ's Void Hunters, Wuthering Waves is Sentinel Resonators, right? Like Cardathia. But I mean, it's fair if you think that like you know, they feel like they make others kind of feel lackluster in comparison. But I think the healthy way to do it is like, if you want those like especially hype characters in the lore, which I think is actually kind of cool because it's like actually ties into the story, and it's like, yeah, in the actual like story and the lore, this character is like up there. So they have more oomph in their gameplay. But then other characters, like I still think they feel strong, but it's kind of like, oh, like we'll go up for like a special occasion, and then we'll come back down and kind of maintain maybe this like, ideally you kind of maintain like a certain power level, so there's not like egregious amounts of power creep, but in practice there always ends up being a power creep.
Inadequate.
There are treasure spots? Okay. If you want me to have a good time, then make me roll at least one double crit every day. I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, like, gearing should be more interactive than just rolling on RNG pieces, right? And this, again, this applies to every game, but it's like, gear should be more than just like, you know, you'll play the character the same way you were gonna play them anyway, but you know, this set, it just gives you like stats, right? For playing the character as you would as you like just would no matter what, right? And at that point, it literally just feels like your power of your character is just locked behind RNG. There's no amount of like, okay, yeah, like I used my brain and I thought of this build and I like implemented it, and then I have these like working parts and like I did that, right? It's just like, okay, like we all understand that like, you know, this set that is meant for this character goes on them. You need to have this set with good stats in order to like play the character, right? And gearing should just feel more interactive than just that. But unfortunately, that's just kind of how it is in every game. HSR Emanators aren't like that. Herta Acheron are treated like normal characters. Maybe Herta was a little more. Acheron definitely had some like hype around her release of like, oh yeah, like Emanator, and she was like, I think way more powerful than everyone else when she came out, but she has since been power creeped to it, I think. But like Finon, right? Like Finon had that level of like intensity. Cyrene had that. I don't know if they were Emanators per se, but they were definitely like characters in the lore that were kind of meant to be, right? They were kind of meant to be like a bit more hyped up.
Watch out! Turn around! Smash them! What a nuisance.
So glad I didn't pull Blue Ling on for Lova Banner. I got her on standard yesterday. Yeah, okay, nice. Nice. Wait, my ear thing. One-handed? Well, you can play one-handed. Wait a sec. This changes everything. It's a game changer.
No complaints today. Like a shadow.
Allow me. Cycle of yin and yang.
I like the RNG system, but sometimes it gets to a really bad degree, like rolling 6.3 crit rate and then double flat stats. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, so what do you like about the RNG system? Excuse me, what do you like about it? These. Do I need to do like a new boss? Is that going to be spoilers? I mean, oh, speaking of power creep, that was another thing for people asking about Wuthering Waves earlier. So like, okay, so the tune break thing in Wuthering Waves, so that ended up just being a gimmick, right? For the new Laharo characters, because the power creep in TOA before 3.0 actually hit, it's like the TOA that overlaps between like 2.8, the end of 2.8 and the beginning of 3.0. They HP inflated so much that like I couldn't do the TOA anymore. And this is like just like this is like literally for a normal player that I've cleared every other TOA, every other Whimpering Waste. I've done everything right in the past, like with relative ease. Some of them are harder because they have like they would inflate the HP on those two, but usually with relative ease I'll like clear everything. And all of a sudden the HP got like way too high. And also for someone that is not pulling signature weapons, right? So like my Carta Thea could not clear like the negative status shield floors. I didn't have her SIG, and like those SIGs are big damage boosts, right? But I don't want to pull SIGs. I don't want to feel like I have to pull SIGs. Doesn't matter if it's guaranteed. That's still like 70 something pulls usually, just for stats. And I don't want to do that. I'd rather get more characters. So I feel like, and if I don't like the Laharo characters, the aesthetic doesn't vibe with me. So if I want to skip and like just save for future characters, I feel like I'm now zoned out of, I can't engage with the end game anymore. I feel completely zoned out of the end game. So, and just artificially, just the HP inflated, and everyone was saying, oh, like, well, Tune Break, it'll make up for all the HP, but I don't think it does if you're not using the shield, like Linné and Mornier and all the new Tune Break characters that can actually use the Tune Break mechanics. Like the crumbs that every other character gets, which is like the little animation thing, like those are like crumbs, and then like the shifting and the other parts of Tune Break are like the real parts, in my opinion. So I feel like I'll like you know, out of like the little parts that you can like out of the parts that you can play in the game, if I can no longer engage with endgame, it's like, you know, what am I feel like discouraged from even playing, right? And that to me, I think was a really bad decision to have in one patch for the HP to inflate so bad that if you're not using like the shield characters with their SIG, with their teammates, or you're pulling like Tune Break in 3.0, then you're not clearing, you know? And that to me is just, that was a bad decision. I don't really understand why they did that. Without Linné, it's cooked. Yeah, it's literally, dude, it's they copied Genshin's homework on the worst part, the worst thing that Genshin's been doing, which is like lunar reactions being tied to new like 5 stars, and they're not giving any like 4 stars that can really trigger them, right? So you know, maybe eventually they will, but in the beginning, and then like in the end game, they'll put all of these enemies, and they design enemies that are like heavily shilled towards having the new characters. And that just cheapens the entire end game process. Like, you know, it's like the whole point is like, okay, like this game is a little more casual, and like this end game part is like the one part you can go to like test your experience and your skill with the combat. But now it's like really, it really is just a measure of like, are you pulling the latest characters? Are you pulling such and such to be able to like pass the rock, paper, scissors test, you know? And I really don't like that. It's not good, IMO. Bro, do I need to go and do the RNG gear thing now? After I talked about it, I think I do. If I want to use her, she needs some gear. I think I won't be too picky about it. I'll just get something on her. That is RNG and everyone can achieve the same build. RNG gear would be fine if it was infinitely farmable. It'd basically be Diablo. Oh yeah, that's true. Running bosses and getting gear. If there's 3 layers of RNG, the least we can have is it be farmable. Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah. But then, you know, you'd want more activities, and my TikTok thing got nuked again. Well. Okay, I don't know why TikTok getting nuked. I think the one thing I can think of is that I started putting my Twitch and I'm gonna try launching TikTok again. I put my Twitch and YouTube plug in the, but everyone does that. So like, why would that be getting me banned? Okay, let's see. See if this works. But yeah, but then, so like, if they do that, there'd also have to be more activities for you to do to get gear from. Like, so you're not doing like, you're not just running this thing over and over and over again, like 100 times a day to try and get good gear, right? Like there have to be other activities you could do to get gear. So it's like not a dull, like a boring process. So you can just auto combat. Oh no, this is a different resource than these, right? Ether battery? No, it's the same. Wait, what? Gain 60 can also be used for auto combat and okay, so why would you like do it yourself? But I need content, so I'm just gonna do it myself. Okay, let's see if TikTok keeps nuking my stream. Let's see what happens. Okay. If there's any team that's been shilled, it's the Havoc team, the Filova team. Yeah, so the people who can invest more can achieve more crazy builds, and there's the people who somehow got 5 out of 5 crit stats. Yeah, it's yeah, I don't know, dude. It would also just require, I think, again. But then now we're talking about a real game and not like the gear system is just another way to, with the energy system, it's another way to like make sure that people keep coming back every day, right? It's another tactic. So now we're talking about just having a real game. Like we're talking about like a Do It Night Abyss type game where it's like you just grind activities, or like Warframe, I guess. People don't like Do It Night Abyss, I guess. Yeah, the Havoc team feels like it's always had an edge over other teams, and not because of their mechanics. Yeah, Filova has been kind of giga strong for a while, and in Whimpering Waves too, because of her AoE. So yeah.
We got one for complaints. If you spot an ethereal, pretty cool, huh?
What a nuisance.
The Mono Havoc team? What is that? What is Mono Havoc? Camella Rochia?
Let's make this quick.
2.5 is Mega Slop because I lost the 50-50. I actually will support bullying companies when you lose your 50-50. I support that. 50-50s are egregious. OMG, wait, that's a good piece. Wait, it's actually kind of good. Now it's going to roll all into HP, but you know. The illusion. Wow, that's trash. For Lova, Cantarella, Rochia is Mono Havoc. Wait, so is that team really shilled? How is that team shilled? I thought it's been like Echo. Like in the 2.8 TOA where the HP inflated, it was It was the Echo skill characters. Bro, I didn't know characters did this much damage.
Let's make this quick.
Dylan just did like 200k as a stun character with her like triple EX thing. Like this normal attack chain is doing 200k. What? I've been so out of the loop on ZZ for like stuff like damage numbers. ZZ has been purely vibes based for me. I just turned off damage numbers and I just play based on vibes. I don't know any of the rotations, but I mean, you know, like it's pretty simple. You just keep your buffs up and do your damage at the right time. It's not like rocket science. I'm guessing this is the Angels of Delusion characters that are going to use this. Isn't this kind of interesting though? This effect feels good. When a character's basic hits an enemy, anomaly percentage increases for 36, lasting 8 seconds. It's pretty easy. But then it's like a stun. So it's kind of interesting, like the idea you'd have a stun character with anomaly, maybe. I don't know. Usually stun doesn't care, or anomaly doesn't care about stunning. Breaks my heart knowing that in Honkai Impact, it was 100 pulls, no 50-50. Yeah, but how was the currency income? I did play Honkai Impact for a bit. Honkai Impact 3rd. I didn't feel like it was too bad. But wait, there's no 50. Oh yeah, there's no 50 in that game. Yeah, that's right.
Good work.
I just think that, like I talked about this in one of my videos, but rather than like focusing on like, you know, 50-50s or like max pity or whatever it is, it's you kind of have to put everything together in like, you know, like all of the max pity plus the currency income and all of those factors together to figure out like essentially how many characters are you intended to get like per patch or whatever, right? Because the company kind of knows and kind of like has an idea of like how much can we give them to keep them happy so they don't leave, but like what's literally the least amount we can give them and still have them be happy and not leave, right? And that way they can keep charging more for like more characters. Bro, what is this? Why am I getting those on HP and defense? Like they had their token every second. We were reset, and the newest endgame has one as well. Oh, okay. But if it's for Havoc, it could be for Falova too, right? Or not? I don't know. I never had Cantarella or Richia, so I just have not. Or Falova. So like I've been totally out of the Havoc like meta.
What a nuisance. Look out.
I did a shit ton of tokens of them for no other team can access them. You need more echo skills while other teams like Monofusion is left in the dirt. Yeah. Well, that's, you know, that was what was annoying to me about the Wuthering Waves, the 2.8 TOA. Because you had those last two floors. So again, like I did every floor like pretty easily, except for those last two, which were added for, you know, those were the additional ones they added in the before that were supposed to be like harder. And like, I don't mind harder, but the thing, this is the thing that always, you know, it always comes up with gacha, right? Where, you know, you talk about like challenge in the end game, but when you can essentially pay for power, how much like challenge, like, you know, where does challenge come from? And if it's just a DPS check with a timer and that's all your game mode is, then it's, and you can pay for power for DPS essentially. So, I don't know. You guys, y'all know where I'm going with this, right? Is it peak or slop so far? I think it's, I haven't done much beyond just like building this. I am going to try actually, and I want to do this now. I want to go try the new, is the new like co-op mode in the game right now? Zoe McDavid, yo, thanks for following. on TikTok. You like the patch? I do like the patch so far. Is this it? No, that's not it. That's the returny thing. Is there buffs? Oh, we don't have that yet. Oh. Dang. It's kind of just is just kind of story so far. And then buffs. And then Shunguang. Oh. That's fine. Co-op's not in yet? No, that sucks. I didn't want to play the co-op thing. I guess the main thing to do is story. But I didn't do the last patch's story because it didn't have voice acting, so I was like, maybe if I procrastinate, they'll add voice acting and then I can just like do that and then I'll do the new one. Co-op's next week? Okay. Nice. Okay, I'm definitely gonna stream that when that's added. I've been asked for like the co-op, like something like that, right? Like a game mode that's focused on like fun gameplay. That's one of the things I've asked for these games like the most. And I definitely am happy they're doing that. What can I do? Do I just keep running? I just keep running these. Let me see if I can just like put some stuff on her because I just want to start using her. I just want to start using her. Maybe I'll use her in a... I'll go to Hollow Zero and use her actually. Don't have a lot of characters. Should I get her? I mean the Void Hunters, it's always safe to get a Void Hunter. It's always a safe bet. Please tell me she's in here though. She's gonna be in here, right? Like the trial? Yeah, she is. Nice.
I'll give you a hint. Hello, Rep 249.
I mean, I have her anyway, so they usually just power them up. So it's her, Zhao, and this? Is that what it is?
Late night adventure.
No, wait, no, she's for Rupture. Who's the third? Dylan?
I'm
Like this?
Need a hand?
I'm gonna need some serious coaching because I don't know how to play these characters. You pulled the broken support? Dylan? Yeah. Yeah. I did. The last story was peak, the voices were just a price to pay. Yeah, I do like the ZZ story a lot, and I don't know. In the past, I've always just swapped to like Mandarin or Japanese if the voice acting wasn't, or if the voices weren't in, but I do really like the English voices in ZZ, so I was thinking I could maybe wait and do it. Which of these is the best? That one looks pretty good. This one looks good. Dude, I think the ZZ story is good. I know there's a lot of there's a lot of like negativity and just hatefulness. I don't know any other word for it. It's straight, bro. It's straight just like a hatefulness like directed towards ZZZ and like the story, but I think it's pretty good actually. Probably my favorite out of like most of the gacha games. Actually, it is my favorite. Although Genshin with 6.1, 6.2 did a pretty good job with the writing and the storytelling, so maybe they're stepping up. Which way am I going? It doesn't matter. I'll go this way. I should have turned on some of the challenge modifiers now. What makes you think the co-op won't just be another chore you do once a week and then don't touch? Co-op is usually... So, co-op is usually a bit more... There's just a diff co-op, and because there's elements of... It seemed like there's more elements of maybe cooperation. Like, you can trigger... The fact that you can trigger, like, attacks together, right? And then there's like reviving. It reminds me of a little bit of Elden Ring Night Rain in a way, and I play that game a lot. Some of y'all probably might know. If you know, you know. But I don't know. It seems more fun, and it's more like than this mode, which like roguelikes are fine, but doing it every day, or like not every day, every week might start to feel like a chore. But the co-op mode looks like it could just be a mode that is like a genuinely just like fun to play, right? And that's kind of why when I was watching the live stream, I was saying like what they need to really do is put like more incentives into the mode to play it rather than like a limited time event type thing. Like putting skins or something in there, right? Or like cosmetics of some sort. So. Is that free S rank even good? I'm new, but I started my account last year. She is good. She's a support for like she's a support for Xunglong, right? So she's supposed to be good. Ideas Dylan uses her social resource to give YSG free transformation. Combo for YSG transform is skill basic, 3S skill basic, hold skill. All right. You play Night Rain? Are you depth 5 yet? Okay. Okay, look, listen. Listen. I was almost depth 4, and then the DLC stuff got added, and like, you know, that's all new stuff. So like when it's new, you don't really know what you're doing. You're losing a lot of games. So I kind of threw a bunch of rank back down to 2. I went back down to depth 2. And but I think I'm in depth 3 now, so I've started to get the hang of a lot of the new areas, like the new Shifting Earth and the like new locations and stuff. I'm kind of getting the hang of it. The Shifting Earth is hard to learn, the hollows and the bosses as well. Learning the bosses. Wow. Free S rank is good, but if you have Ye Xunglong, okay. You have a good build on Ye? No. I'm using... You know how they give you like a default build? They give you like a little default build you can use in Hollow Zero? That's what I'm using right now. Crit damage, sure. Sure.
Is it my shift again? Down one for the point. Phone's ringing.
So you do this is the transformation.
Down evil. My spirit soars in the sky.
Holy, wait, the pretty silver numbers. Wait, guys. The numbers are silver. Isn't that pretty? I don't really know what I'm doing. Does it look like I know what I'm doing? Cinema? Oh. Everdark Colido and Libra are the bane of getting to depth 5? Bro, don't talk to me about Everdark Libra. That guy has... That guy is one of the biggest heartbreakers of like... I don't like that guy. I have beef with Everdark Libra. But the sad thing is that regular Libra is like a fun fight, you know? It's like actually kind of a fun fight. I do kind of get tilted by like... I do get tilted by bosses that spam attacks that like come from the ground, you know what I'm saying? I hate those. And he does that a lot, but... Stream hello? Can I get a glorp in chat? Any glorps in chat? Are we still live? Can Jufufu be switched for Dylan? Yeah, I believe so. I do believe so. Yes. The stream might have just restarted on Twitch. That's I think YouTube is still fine. Nice. Okay. W, yeah. I think Dylan was a power creep to Jufufu. Was a power creep to Jufufu, but I think Fufu is still going strong. I don't think, you know, if you're using Fufu, you're having a weak team by any means. Everarch Libra's garbage because it relies on NPC fights that were terrible since Demon Soul. Yeah, no, exactly, dude. Exactly. It's never been satisfying to fight NPCs like that. And he just spams them. He legitimately just spams those NPCs. And they have good shit too. They have like powerful weapons and they like spam their spells and they spam their like weapon arts and stuff. And it's like, bro. And it's not even like he'll summon 3 and then like those 3 stay. He'll summon 3 and then he'll just like keep summoning and you'll have like 5, 6, 7 LOL like NPCs running around at the same time. It's sickening. Is Easy worth revisiting for someone who hasn't played since 2.0? I like ZZZ, so like my answer to that question will be yes. But like, okay, so what drove you away? If I can give you a holistic answer, what drove you away from ZZZ?
A measure of steel slices the world through. What the heavens?
But yeah, I was also gonna say about that co-op mode, right? The whole like, I don't want it to turn into another weekly chore. I think it is like a valid kind of concern to have when it comes to that kind of content. And it is gonna start as a limited time event, and then they kind of said that they will bring it back after they kind of maybe tweak it. So essentially it's like a beta, I guess. But I think the like what I usually ask for, like in videos and stuff, and what I usually when I'm getting feedback, it's like content that is fun to play for the sake of playing it, rather than just a treadmill that feels like you're kind of running the treadmill because of like FOMO purposes, you know, like limited time character banners and collecting currency so you can pull on limited time banners. But like in Night Rain, it's like you play for the love of the game. You're in it for the love of the game. It's simply because it's fun to play that you keep playing, you know. So if like a co-op PvE mode has a lot of potential to achieve that. Well, for one, co-op naturally adds replayability because, you know, your teammates will play differently every round because you have different random teammates that play differently and like pick different characters, and so you're like playing around how they play. So that adds replayability. If the methods of cooperation are fun, then that adds a lot to the just like moment fun of the game mode. If there's actually ways for you to like interact with your teammates. Back, what happened? Yeah, I don't know. My internet just kind of spiked down, and then I think the streams restarted. I think Twitch might have had to restart, but boring story drove you away, like the gameplay and roguelike modes, but gave up on endgame. Okay. Also, not having new units makes certain enemies feel frustrating to play against. Don't know if that aspect of gameplay was balanced out. Well, okay, let me think. I do like the story. Oh, my back. Kind of hurt my back yesterday. I do like the story, so then I would have to ask follow-up question, what did you not like about the story, to see if that's changed. But I do like the story. I think it's like pretty well told story. There were parts of 2.0 that I guess felt weaker than the past, but I think in general their method, I like the method of storytelling of ZZ. I like the components of, for example, the main characters are kind of like they are like their own character. It's not like a self-insert MC, like, because, you know, Bell and Wise are like their own people. I feel like the writing has always been pretty like tight and good. It's like concise enough and not like too like flowy and like long for the sake of being long. As far as let's see, new units being needed, I guess the miasma shield thing is still a thing. It's pretty annoying. There are more like rupture characters that you can get though, but I don't know. Like, I feel like I've never felt as frustrated with the end game difficulty of ZZ as I felt in some other games. Stars of Lyra. I don't understand anything about Zhao, by the way. I don't know what she does. Spending money on top of event is useless. Yeah, the little spending event they have. Yeah, that is useless. I would never. I always told I would not bother engaging with a. I would not bother engaging with a top-up event. If you're better off just ignoring that stuff. I think season 1 story was peak, but season 2 is just as boring. Mommy, Jesus, Yushan doing everything. All the season 1 characters don't exist anymore. Yeah, so there's definitely a problem of, I think Yixuan did kind of introduce some like narrative problem with the story, where if you have someone that is that powerful around, then it decreases tension. I think they need to do a better job of that in terms of world building, right? Because actually there's an easy explanation for why Void Hunters would not be like readily accessible to the proxy, like the Bell and Wise for everything. And it's simply because the world building of ZZ is already set up to where you like, it's the last city on Earth surrounded by all these hollows. The hollows are like the ever present, ever like encroaching like extinction of humanity, right? So there could always be like, okay, there's always something that a Void Hunter is needed for in a hollow, right? To where they're needed for more important things than what like Bell and Wise are up to, I guess. And they just need to like write that in, so it's more, you know? Because every time Yixuan just steps up and just does some shit and just like negates everything, it's like, okay, like, you know, like it was cool the first time, but like go do some Void Hunter shit, okay? You know, like go fight some like thing in a Hollow Zero or something. Like you don't got to be here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Nico, thanks for following on TikTok. Can I have your opinion on the new ways to farm for equipment and new discs by using batteries? My opinion, I don't know. I don't have like I guess I don't have a strong opinion about it. Maybe as a streamer I should have a strong opinion about it, but I mean, it is what it is. I guess it's just like convenience, you know? It's just like an auto, just does it for you. I mean, the thing is, we talked about it earlier, it's like a symptom to a larger problem, right? The larger problem is that the gear grind feels tedious and monotonous and repetitive and dull, especially like if you've been doing this for years with RNG gear. where, you know, okay, I'm just gonna log in, I'm gonna run this same combat, like it's the same, I'm fighting the same 2 enemies every day for, I'll do it like 5 times a day for months to try and get some RNG gear. And like, that's it. So like what they're trying to do is just be like, oh, look, like just skip it. But what they need to do is make like a gear system that is more interactive and less like that, what I just described. But I guess it's fine for now. I would like them to eventually maybe, like this Hollow Zero gear system, I think needs to be the way that like all gearing is done, right? It's like, okay, like there's different builds you can build into, and then it changes the way you might play the character. Maybe it changes the teammates that you play them with. And then like every character has their own like moving parts, and like you kind of maybe make builds. It should be more like this and less like RNG gear. You know what I mean? And that's kind of also why I have hope, by the way, for the person who was asking about the co-op game mode. That's why I have a hope for that as well, because characters are actually, they're like rebalancing and changing characters so they work more in that game mode. And I think they are drawing on these Hollow Zero gear pieces for like changing the characters up. So that's also another reason why there could be a lot of potential with that, right? So I'm going this way. Or should I go? No, I'm going this way. Like the method of storytelling is easy as well. Main gripe is the typical gacha style storytelling, trying to sell you units. Yeah. And yeah, that was another thing with Wuthering Waves that kind of, oh, Ghost, thanks for following on TikTok as well. Yeah, that was another thing with Wuthering Waves that I feel like they fall into that. And like I was saying, Genshin, they recently had the whole like 6.1, 6.2, the whole, you know, the whole cast was in the room together, like planning things out. People would like split up, other characters would like meet up and talk. So there was like, it shows that like they can write that. And I think it's more powerful storytelling, and it makes you also more attached to the characters than the other method. I don't know. I think they just, for some reason, they've thought for so long that like that method that you're describing, where it's like, have them come in, give them some spotlight, then shove them out and let the new character come in. Like for some reason they thought that was the way to get you attached. But I think people get more attached when a world feels like real and lived in, and character relationships feel like authentic and organic. You know what I'm saying? So Yushuan robbed Alice and used his story in the final fight. Yeah, dude, yeah. Stuff like that is yeah, I don't know about that.
Allow me. Are you satisfied with the service?
I think what's needed is yeah, just like more storytelling, or more like world building, I mean, to kind of explain like why the Void Hunters cannot be present for like everything, because like Miyabi's not present, right, for a lot of stuff. Sometimes it can be a big cluster though. Yeah, so that's the thing, is that it's more challenging to write a story that way. It requires more like skill from a writer to like manage more moving parts, right? But
Is it my shift again?
it's always, I think it's usually gonna make for a better story if it's done well. And I think in Genshin it was done well. Like I was impressed by, like I was pretty done with Genshin, and then I was hearing how like in the 6.1 story they did that, so I was like, I'll try it, and I was kind of impressed by what they did. So it's possible. It is possible.
My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky.
And outside looking in, like the 1.0 character designs more than 2.0. Yeah, 1.0 did feel more, or 1.x did feel more, something that a lot of people have been saying, right, is the, we've lost the kind of like urban fantasy. Is that how you would call it? We've lost a little bit of the urban fantasy. She's out? Yeah, she's out. She's out. Correct.
Watch closely. This is the real deal.
New character looks unique. Yeah, Zhao. Yeah.
I see edge. Light
She is pretty
versus
unique.
the dark.
I think they only do that with like free characters that they know they're gonna get for free.
Steel slices the world through.
Kind of like CZN, but with relics. Yeah. No, yeah, true. CZN is a good example. Excuse me. I do like the deck building part of CZN. Because it does change the way you play characters. And like the thing is, you'll have like certain cards that you're going for, but the RNG component does sometimes mean that you're also kind of like having to like, you know, think and innovate on the fly of like, you know, I didn't get this card I wanted, I got this card instead, like what do I do? You know, like how do I play around that in a way? And then you can like maybe keep that deck. You don't have to use that deck like for other stuff, but like sometimes you'll keep it, or I don't know. Sometimes it takes like I don't approach CZN with the mentality of like I'm gonna grind for like hours for the perfect deck. Kind of just like do runs when I feel like it, and I kind of generally get things that I like, and I'll find like, oh, like I enjoy playing this deck. Maybe it's not like perfect, but like it's fine. Like it accomplishes what I need it to do. So. 2.x was a mess, kind of losing my hope in this game. Stick for Sunbringer, but that's it. Wait, so I'm curious, I want to hear what you thought it was like a mess about. I'm curious. What did you think was a mess, or what's causing you to lose hope? Is this the new boss? I feel like it'll be a spoiler if I play it, dude. They've got their daily active user numbers. We had decent gameplay. Win-win, yeah. True, yeah. Like, I just think there are ways to like for games to innovate, so they can, if they need to have like the daily login thing, so that's just like what they do. They can still innovate. Like that doesn't mean that like gameplay needs to be like boring, you know, or like tedious. It doesn't mean that like the majority of gameplay needs to be like park management simulator number 37. Like CZN doesn't have like a park management simulator, right? Like the current event is like basically just doing more chaos runs to like build more decks, and there's like seasonal like cards and stuff. So only thing we got at 2.x was 2.1 story in its characters, the Spook Shack characters. They didn't know how to make a story. The main protector Yushuang didn't even have a meaning. And to hide their ways of not knowing how to make a story, they make waifu bait storylines. I need to ask more follow-up questions, if you don't mind me peppering you with questions. What do you, when you say that they don't know how to make the story, or you didn't like the story, what did you not like about it? What did you not like about it? Or what did you think was like incompetent storytelling? Smash them! Honkai Impact had like 5 main story characters, and the gacha was just them getting new battle suits instead of adding 4 throwaway characters every patch. Yeah, I've said that a lot about Honkai Impact 3rd, that, you know, it seemed like such a good system in a way. I mean, I think from like from a storytelling perspective, it's probably a superior approach, but from a money-making perspective, new characters probably sell better than like the same character you have already gone like several times, maybe, for like the general masses.
unstoppable! My spirit soars in the sky!
We pulled the most random stuff out of thin air, like Vivian. We found out she was about to die, and then I think maybe some of your message got cut off.
Radiant cloud!
Or you like are typing the next one. Anyway, we'll let you cook for a sec. Looking at Pridwin's ZZ tier list, why is Miyabi tier 0? Or 0.5? I think that Yi Xuan and Xung Wang kind of... I think they were a little better than Miyabi. But the thing is, I still use Miyabi in every like Shiyu, what's it called? Shiyu defense. I still use her like every time, or like I'll use her in for like a dead, the other one, dead something, whatever it's called. I still use her for one of those rounds too, and she like does fine. So I don't. Miyabi's still fine. I think they do need to buff some characters up, like, for sure. This guy's physical resistant, despite this taking forever. Okay. Are those sounds coming from her? Or from who? What sounds? What sounds are we talking about? You know the music? Are those like spooky sounds? This boss, I think they did mess up by not giving this boss like a soundtrack. Zhuan wasn't buff? Yeah. Zhuan is another character that I think needs some help. For sure. Since my Chixia can't clear by making her a hyper carry, she is now a support for my Encore. Okay. Chixia can't clear anymore? Bro, we know we've gone too far with the HP inflation when Chixia can't freaking clear anymore. It's music? Oh yeah. I mean, that boss was supposed to be like the spooky boss, so they gave like that ambient sound instead of music. You know, it was for the Spook Shack character. Like during Halloween, that's when that came out. Oh my gosh. Plus 80. And Zhao, she's literally destined to die from a non-curable curse, but we stopped in the most unreasonable, unrealistic way. Yeah, I might not have gotten there to the story yet. But I do want to understand different perspectives. I'm trying to, you know, it could just be like a subjective taste thing. Defending the story quality with juggling multiple localizations with ever-growing cast is hard. If they go too ambitious, they risk the ZZ 2.4 VA incident. Yeah. Yeah. Like someone mentioned before, keeping a core cast in your pocket resolves a lot of that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they don't need to necessarily do what Honkai Impact 3rd does and just keep like a very like tight core cast. They could just like every now and then they could just be like, oh, here's like, you know, here's like, what's a character? Here's Zhuan 2.0 or something. Here's like an upgraded Zhuan, you know. But like the thing is like you don't want to completely abandon the previous Zhuan, like this version, and be like, oh well, she got the new 5-star version, you know. But like for storytelling purposes, you can do that, right? Oh, like here's like new Harumasa, I don't know, here's new whatever, here's 5-star, here's 5-star Nicole, 5-star Billy will come eventually, you know. Just like every now and then they could do that. Here's a new Astra, I don't know. in terms of the storytelling, I mean, if it's like subjective, you don't like it, I guess there's nothing you can really say about it. I think there is a different approach where, like, you know, like in Wuthering Waves, for example, there's like similar things, right? Where it's, if a game is like hesitant to maybe kill a character, like with Cardathea, you know, where Cardathea was like, oh, just let me die, just kill me. And then Rover was like, nah, I'm gonna save you instead. And then he like did something and then saved her. You know, like games kind of do that. And, you know, like if you would prefer to see like characters die, that's like maybe separate, but, or that's like another, I don't know. You're not going to get it as much in gacha games. It's also viable. Alts help a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Are stunners less important now? Why is there no stunner category? Is there not? Is there not? Oh, they just grouped it under support. I think because they did start with the approach now of stunners. They still, their job is to stun, but they also have to provide some sort of buff. Like they have to provide some utility to kind of justify their place in the team rather than just like purely stunning, you know? So like they might not buff as much as a support, like even Lighter, you know? Even like Lighter from earlier on, he does some like res shred or something, right? Yeah. He does like some res shred. It's like not as much as a pure support, but it's like something. It's gonna be more than Chingy. Like, does Chingy buff anybody? Oh, she has a stun damage multiplier. Well, you know. She's not as, I don't know. She's not as big in buffing. Doesn't Lycon buff somehow? Oh yeah, stun damage multiplier, a little bit. Wait, he has this? Oh yeah, he does. Oh yeah, wait, he does do ice res. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, so they do kind of do a little bit of utility from like the very beginning. Did you E6 her yet? I'm not going to be doing that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Hello, Rep 2493 at your service. I'll show you my real value this time.
Bro, what does Zhao want? Doesn't her Sig give HP? Any of these give HP? These do. HP. Oh, impact. Oh. Not bad. I feel like that could be good. What about this one? This is the rabbit one, right? I'm dyslexic or something? I swear to God, he said Chisa, not Chixia. Oh. I think he said Chixia. Yeah. Yeah, Chixia. As a stunner, what buff do you provide? Can you clarify your question? What do you mean? Like philosophically, or what do you mean? I mean, because like, they provide different kinds of buffs, but also like their utility in the team is like stunning, so you can get your stun window for increased damage. But like Dylan does a lot. Like Dylan gives you like a free ultimate, so she kind of does a lot too, you know, on top of stunning.
If anything's wrong, okay?
Dude, I feel like if I start rolling RNG gear pieces, I'm going to bleed from my eyes. So I don't think I'm going to do that right now. Oh, is that my internet? Oh. Glorp. Glorp. I think we're back. Who seems allergic to alts and skins post on comeback there for some reason? Maybe an internal business reasoning. Dude, I've been saying for a while that if we have to stomach character gacha, there needs to be like gameplay content that's focused on like fun gameplay. Like again, the co-op like focus mode, right? Like it's just fun to play, and then you can earn skins and cosmetics by doing that. They should just be pumping, like they should be pumping it out. Like, you know, here's your Miyabi skin, right? in the new co-op mode. Go grind that for like, dude, some gacha players hate to hear the word grind. Like, oh, I have to play the game, you know, like I have to actually play the video game. Like, okay, like that's the whole point of the video game is to play the game. Okay. But like you play the mode because it's fun to play. And then while you're like, you know, the bonus of playing is that, okay, I get a Miyabi skin or I get some like cool stuff to show off. Like maybe like I did like a harder version of it with like, you know, with your teammates or whatever. It doesn't take that much. Like Elden Ring Night Rain does it. It's like they just have their little ranked mode that you just kind of go in with your team and it's good. Electric Fire physical. Interesting. Yo, what's up, Chiwen's wife? Yo, what's up? Can you check my Ye Shengwang or Seer? Maybe a little later. Maybe in a little bit. I want to do this right now.
Hello, Rep 2493.
Are you on NA? Can I just like, if you send me a friend request, I will. Oh guys, by the way, there's like clans now, like outposts. Are we gonna start the Volpez TF clan? I'm gonna do that in a second, actually. Can I just do it right now? How does this work? That's not it. Is it not this? Oh, join outpost. Create. Oh, sheesh. Oh, sheesh. The Zhuan skin. Running for a free skin is not worth it in Hoyo's eyes. You must pay $30 for the opportunity to grind for that skin. I mean, not even for the opportunity to grind. It's like you get you just have to pay like 30. Bro, I think it would be such a, it would just bridge the gap so, or not bridge the gap. It would like be so much, it would do so create so much goodwill to, you know, like be like, oh, like, you know, okay, we have this carrot gotcha, but like here's an actual gameplay mode and like here's some skins you can get. Here's like stuff that you can actually like get in the game, right? That would just, what icon are we using, by the way? I forget, like, this is Mockingbird. Is there any like Fox related? Is there anything Fox related on here? I feel like there's not. Goodwill in Hoyo games? I mean, any gacha game, dude. Any gacha game. Like, Wuthering Waves should do the same thing. Wuthering Waves just sold the Zani reskin for $30. You know? That could have been like, that could have been a free thing that you can like earn in the game. I mean, Jane, they did just give the Jane skin for free. Like I'll take like a free skin. Like I'm not going to turn my nose like, okay, it's free. It like shows up in your inbox, but you know, like part of it is it gives you like that cherry on top of like, I'm playing this, I'm earning something, you know, you can like show up, be like, oh yeah, like you know, like I did like the harder mode. I got like this little skin or this like icon or whatever. Wait, there's a V on this. Wait, let's do this one. What is this? Outpost type? Online kickback. We'll do that. Outpost size 50? What's the name? Lopez TFs. Lopez. Not playing side. No, yeah, I got you. I know. Yep. I got you. Guys, would this be too cringe? Would this be too cringe? Would this be like, we'd all be embarrassed to be like associated with this? Let's just do this. Tags. Oh, you can tag. Heck is this? Where's Miyabi? Fox fam. Nice. I'm doing Monoto too, close enough. And then Ye's pretty close too. Hunt. Oh wait, that's that's the same thing. Okay. It's more sensational this way. Bro, TikTok keeps nuking itself, bro. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. If they're gonna play this game, bro, I'm just gonna keep restarting TikTok stream. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I thought I was in the clear after I took off that plug, but you know what? I'm turning that back on. I'm turning that back on. I don't respect it. Maybe I need to, maybe it's like an update or something I need to do. Whatever. When I saw the gachas have all these cool outfits on the characters for brand collabs, but like 6 in game. Yeah, no, exactly. Like how hard, I don't know, maybe armchair dev moment, maybe it's harder to actually put those in the game, but you know, like just pay some artists. Like there's plenty of artists out there that need to get paid. There's plenty of artists out there that need to get paid. Just pay them with your millions and millions of dollars that you're making. I mean, it's not like, bro, it's not like they're hurting for like money, you know? Like, guys, join my clan, guys. Guys, join my outpost. What is this? Oh, it tells you when character. Oh, dang. It's crazy. Anyway. Where's my KFC Deluxe skin? Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's even asking for too much. I really don't think it is. Like with the amount of money they make, bro, I mean, you gotta do this, but like, it's a spoiler for the story. Yeah. Is there anything else to like do in the game? I'm not gonna unlock early. Genuinely delete Chixia from the game? Have we crossed the line into too much power creep? Dude, that HP inflation, I was kind of talking about it earlier, the whole thing with like HP inflation and like challenge and gachas, because like it needs to be, essentially needs to be balanced around like, it needs to be balanced out like at a certain baseline, like HP, because at a certain point it's just like mathematics. It's like there's a time limit, there's like a certain cap of DPS that you can get hit on your characters, and it's just like it's just like, is it mathematically impossible unless you pull like such and such, like a signature, or you know? Some attacks still accumulate small amounts by pressing EX. Expression, game point. While not in alignment, hold this, press this to switch in from off field, launch entry skill, entering the line state, and blah blah blah. Okay. So, bro, her hair looks cool with the like. Okay, I'm not gonna be like, you know, but like the like layered like coloring scheme is just like looks. Anyway, I'm not gonna harp on that. Is the new character good? Yeah, she's good. She's real good. She's a Void Hunter, so yeah, she's gonna be good. Gain 6 points through basic. Okay, just give me the same tutorial because it thinks I can't do it.
What's this? Here I frog.
Okay, so you switch to this form. Got it. But you have to consider their margins. New artists cost money. I'm not thinking enough about the billionaire shareholders. You're right, my bad. My bad. That's on me. When are the events coming out? I don't know. I think someone said next week for the co-op event. That needs to be in the game immediately. Like, okay, I'm very like Elden Ring Night Rain pilled. Like I keep bringing that up, but it just reminded me of that a lot. Even like the whole reviving. Like in Night Rain, you have to like hit the person to revive them. So like, I think that's pretty cool. I think that's a little cooler. But even just like, oh, you have to go and like stand next to them to revive them. I don't know. Like it seems, there's like a bit of like, there's like some cooperation. I was talking about this earlier, but like, you know, I think one issue too is that, you know, you don't want like the same level of cooperation as you'd have in like League of Legends or something, where you need people to like communicate and like coordinate and stuff. But in Night Rain, for example, everyone was really doubtful about it because, you know, there's no like voice chat or text chat, and you kind of just, you can only communicate with people through like pinging the map and like pinging the ground and stuff. But players essentially, they figured out how to communicate within that system. And like, there's actually really beautiful moments of cooperation, which with that bare bones communication system, when like it all comes together and like, you know what they're trying to do. Like maybe like they drop an item for you, you know, cause you'll get like your drops at the end of a boss. And then like, you can either pick an item for yourself, you can like drop an item for your teammate. So you can do stuff like that. Just little things like that. It just adds so much to like the team dynamic. Everyone's like moving together, like through the map. Like it doesn't take much to create that feeling. And I honestly think it benefits from not having like voice chat, text chat. Because if there's gonna be voice chat, text chat, there's always gonna be people that are like toxic, but you can't do that in if there's no way to like talk. Dang, that was pretty cool actually. That was pretty cool. Next week is crazy, yeah. I think they really want you to play the story in the first week. There's not much to do, I think, outside of the story, and then like pulling the new character and like trying to build her. Is this the ether veil that she just did? Okay, so you hold silver mode. Now I can do this, I guess.
My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky.
Because Night Rain's filled with good players. It's kind of true, actually. It's kind of true, actually. I find that like a lot of teammates kind of like know what they're doing or feel competent, at least to some degree. Yeah. So I guess, okay, yeah. So I guess there will be a difference between like a paid game, like an Elden Ring game, which is known for being harder and will like attract people that are more like into playing those, versus like a free-to-play gacha game. But, you know, even just like, because essentially, isn't it essentially going to be like Hollow Zero, like a roguelike, but co-op? And then there'll be like new upgrades and characters are kind of balanced around co-op and stuff. I don't know. Even just like characters having like a role or something, like you know, like Overwatch styled or Marvel Rivals styled, like characters have a role and then you could maybe do that. I don't know. I don't know if that's how that's going to be. I'm just kind of like theorizing. Or how the ZZZ one, and I don't know if the ZZ one's going to be like that, like role based. But it did seem like it. Like there's going to be like stunners and stuff. Oh, is that what she did? You just swap? Oh, when her bar is full, you just swap? Sector use an EX special attack under Ether Veil or Quick Assist will activate. If switch out afterwards, it will automatically chain into basic. She will begin charging. Oh, sheesh. Press this to launch? Press space?
Copy that.
Oh, I didn't do it right. I missed it again.
My turn. I can hop in anytime.
What is she doing? What is that? What is this? What is she doing? Wait, she's like fast though. She's like real fast.
Roger that. Counter.
What about the Soldier 11 buffs? Are those good? If the Grace buffs are bad, which kind of makes me sad because I have like an M4 Grace. What kind of buff does Zhao give you? I didn't really say. She's supposed to give you something, right? Oh, she's doing some stuff. Oh, what? She's doing something.
Watch closely. This is the real deal.
Soldier 11s are good? Oh, nice. That's good.
Just one
I
strike.
have like M1 Soldier 11.
Time to charge now.
We fix them first.
I'm right on side.
It's over.
Zhao's doing like some off-field shenanigans. She's just... What is she? She's just charging. Oh. Interesting. Zhao's defense. Now understand why Zhao is free. I do think they're trying to do something new with defense though. Like defense is essentially just becoming support. You know what I mean? Like a different kind of support. I mean, maybe I'll do Shiyu defense. Speaking of defense,
Hello.
what does Zhao give you?
2493. I'm here. Need a hand?
She's kind of like a sub DPS. She triggers this Ether Veil thing, giving HP. Oh, she gives attack. 100 attack. Attack, anomaly, or support. Okay, so like any other character in the game. When Zhao's within the whole squad's damage increases by 10%. If her HP is this, every additional 4 HP gives them more damage percent, up to 40%. Oh. So she gives you buffs. She just gives you buffs.
I'm here. Need a hand?
Just level her EX and her cores. Yeah, but I still have the unfortunate gearing thing that I have to figure out for her.
Hello.
All right,
493 at your service.
electric
Standing by.
Anby, my goat,
Let's move out.
my goat Anby, and this is fire physical.
Thank you. What kind of fun job have you got me into this time?
Fire physical. Wait a second, guys. Wait.
It's got a different kind
Hear
of
me out. Hear me out.
Wanna hear us? I can't wait to go on vacation.
New Jane. New Jane skin. It's time.
I
It's
can't wait
time.
to hear- Let's go feel the sea breeze together.
This will be... What was here? This? Cleared side tower with Encore Chixia? Wait, side tower? That side tower is like much easier. Got Yay Sushang? Yay Sushang, huh?
Engaging head on.
Was that an intentional or was that like a Freudian slip? By the way, sorry TikTok, my TikTok viewers, but for some reason TikTok's been like, it just like nukes the stream every now and then. It's like, oh, it says like you violated some guideline, but like obviously didn't because there's like no actual restriction on my account. But anyway, if the stream ends, that's why. So you know.
What you deserve.
Why is Jane Doe not on banner when they're offering a new skin? Well, the skin is free, so you know you can get her if you buy. You can get her from the top-up event, the top-up spending thing. Not that I would recommend doing that, but
Blind overlay. Okay.
okay. So now there's only two. There's basically 2 floors of Shiyu. If I'm being totally honest, I feel like I'm not the biggest fan of that change because the thing is I like playing the game, you know? That's kind of what I was getting at when I was talking about like at a certain point you start quality of lifing too much of your game out of the game and like I like doing the combat, I like doing the end game challenging stuff, you know? I want like more stuff. I guess if the co-op thing becomes permanent, it could make up for it, but it's shortened. You got her Wenjin too. Wait, you have M1, M1. Oh, okay. M1W1. That's what they call it. Sorry, wait. I forgot she does that. Sorry. Sorry. Guys, the skin is a little...
Sure.
Yo, okay. Let's just... Okay, yeah, okay. I mean, it's just like, it's just... I mean, it's like...
If you keep waiting, the tide will wash away.
Top of event is bullshit, yeah. Yeah, bro. I mean, all the games do it. I just don't engage with it, you know? Just don't engage with it. Try it on holiday. Yeah, that's so Gooner. It's something. It's definitely something. There's still a lot of numbers on the screen. Even with like the consolidated thing, like anomaly.
Okay. Spinning wave.
Where's my Jane buff, by the way? She needs her gear from Hollow Zero. Yeah, it's a Rimuru. How many dodges do you play? Not that many anymore. I think I just fucked that up. ZZZ, CZN. Maybe Arknight's Enfield. Maybe Arknight's Enfield? Probably. I don't know. Arknight's Enfield is pretty good.
Guess what my umbrella can turn into?
23 pulls from getting wifey. She your wife? Cannon?
No time to deal with you individually. Apologies.
Anomaly Goon? It's actually the Gooner class, you're right.
Move with the blade. A perfect. Take this.
I feel like I shouldn't have.
Who's the hunter?
Oh, I do get 3. Okay, never mind.
My sword always points to victory.
Catch him off guard.
Recently, oh, playing 2 PGR Wua. Okay. Are you a Kuro fan? Wait, is that... I only did 1. Why did it say... Oh, there's unlocks. Oh, there's 3. Oh. See, bro, like, I would prefer to be doing these. Like, I know they're lower level, but, like, I like... I don't know. I mean, I could... I don't know. I just like playing the game. I enjoy playing the game. So... You see the Luke gameplay? He uses his golden blood to make weapons. Oh. That's pretty cool. Or he's a basic attacker. I usually like basic attacker characters. Luke was the one character that I kind of wanted from the whole cast they showed. Everyone else I thought I could do without, but he was the one character I thought looked pretty cool. Yeah, the trial. Yeah, in Hollow Zero you can trial any character, I think, and they like come fully built. So that is a good thing about Hollow Zero. Stop playing Arknights, get more free time. Yeah, yeah. I'd Enfield and Silver Palace. Silver Palace is another one, guys. Okay, okay. If some of y'all might be in the know if you've been around for a bit, but I'm also a big Lord of Mysteries. Freaking TikTok just ended again, right? Oh my god. No, you know what? Maybe it is this thing. It was fast. Okay, let me turn that off again. You know what? No, I'm keeping it on. Okay, I'm a big like Lord of Mysteries fan. And Silver Palace feels like I was getting a lot of Lord of Mystery vibes. I was getting a lot of Lord of Mystery vibes from Silver Palace. I don't know if anyone else felt that, but or if you've seen Lord of Mysteries or read Lord of Mysteries. Call me a Kurobot that evolved from being a Hoyo shield. Yeah, I don't really use those terms though. I just feel like I don't really like those like gotcha tribalism terms. I mean, I know like you can use, oh my back just popped. You can use them. Oh, that felt pretty good. Use them like jokingly or whatever, like in good fun, but some people use them like disparagingly. So but I mean, it's fine if you like, I mean, if you're like a fan of their games, you know, like no one's gonna call you like a Kurobot. Any weakness, resistance. Okay, I'm taking Miyabi here. I'm taking Anbi here, and I'm taking that physical team here. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Deployed engines and drive disks are locked? Oh no. Oh no, dude, that's so bad. I hate that actually. I was doing a lot of drive disk swapping in Deadly Assault. Or not, yeah, I was like trading builds and engines. Well, that sucks. It's like W not very player friendly if I'm being honest.
At your service.
Eradicate all evil.
Should I just use Vivian?
Play with Lord Pathan.
Ooh, we really harmonize.
New endgame is atrocious. Trial characters are so weak. Oh, for Wuthering Waves? Dude, I heard that the new Wuthering Waves endgame is also very... Oh, Rimuru, thanks for following on Twitch. Appreciate you. Thank you. Used to play and defend Hoyo exclusive, excluding Tears of Themist. Oh, okay. Oh, you read Lord of Mysteries novel? Read it again next year? Oh, yeah, 2 more. Okay, yeah. Yeah, dude, it's good. It's good. That's Sealy. Is Jane Doe going to get her buff or no? I feel like she's okay right now, isn't she? Because like some of the anomaly characters are so strong, but I think she needs more of like the quality of life stuff, like from like the Hollow Zero gear that lets her do like her spinny thing, and then yo, what's up, Slumber? Like lets her do like her spinny thing and then like dodge as well, like stuff like that she kind of needs. Anyway, yeah. So like regarding Lord of Mysteries and Silver Palace, dude, I don't know. Like just if you were watching that the trailer that they did and like some of the gameplay stuff, just like it's like Victorian England, like it's in the exact same time period. It's like detective novel. She's like the detective, right? So there's like that element of like mystery. Dare I say it, mystery? So oh, they're doing a tutorial. Combat actions earn bonus challenge points. Fire will gradually decrease over time. Is there like a buff that I need to worry about? Basic attack damage? That's fine. How's the volume, by the way? I feel like it's simultaneously loud and quiet. I don't know what's going on with that. Hope you read the novels like I once recommended. Oh no, I read them, yeah. Bro, I binged Lord of Mysteries so hard. Like, I didn't finish yet. I got to the end, and then I actually got to like, yeah, I got to like the ending, and then I actually restarted from book 1 because I was like, I was in that feeling where I was like, I don't want it to end. I'm gonna like go back and reread like the earlier parts to like get that, because like I feel like things change so much. I was like, I want to go back and get like that earlier feeling, but yeah. My favorite pathway is listen, I've thought a lot about this. Okay, I've thought a lot about this. I feel like I really like the apprentice pathway. I think the scribe thing, like copying other powers, I thought sounded really cool. I thought that sounded pretty sick.
My blade is already sheathed.
And then other than that, actually the monster pathway I think is pretty cool with like luck. Kind of built on luck. Could be kind of interesting.
It's over.
Yeah, Jane needs something? Yeah. A lot of characters kind of need something, unfortunately. It is a good sign to see them actually doing some buffs, like doing like these rounds of buffs that they're doing, but they just gotta keep on it.
Please watch closely. This wave is for you alone.
My blade is already sheathed. There's no time to lose.
I think I'm holding my ultimates too long.
Weakling. I swear on my blade.
The Lord of Mysteries game in development? Yeah, I did hear about that. It's like an MMO.
My soul is with you.
Shadowless blade. My blade is already sheathed.
Out of my sight.
Lord of Mysteries throw was showing so much stuff at me, couldn't handle it. Stopped watching episode 5. Yeah, so like with me, I watched the first 3 episodes and I was so intrigued that I immediately went and started reading the novel because that's all they had that was out. So then I went and started reading the novel, and then I started from the beginning, and yeah, like, you know, once you go to start reading it, you kind of realize how much there is that's like not being said in the show. It's like, it is a real challenge to try and fit all of like book 1 into one season.
The only option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stream ended. YouTube is still, hold on. Hold on, let me see. How's the game? It's going good, Slumber. I do like ZZ. ZZ's always been a solid one for me. I pretty easily did this actually. Wait, with like 2.5 minutes to spare? Wait, what? Wait, what? Hmm. Unless, let me check the Twitch. Yeah, I'm sorry about internet issues. I gotta figure that out. No, Twitch died. Yep, Twitch is dead. That's great. Because I might have to freaking, let's see. Does this work? That bad? Wait, what's bad? The stream thing? Maybe. Maybe. Bro, TikTok was dying too earlier. But TikTok, it's more of a, it wasn't internet, it was more of just, it was because some weirdness, like they keep saying I violated something, but I don't know. Like violated guidelines, and then they're like, oh, you're banned, but like I'm obviously not banned. It's like a, you know. Oh, bro, I hate when technology doesn't work. Okay, I think I just gotta stop the stream and restart it. All right, well, rip to F stream. All right, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, that worked. That worked. I guess. All right. YouTube, I am better. Yeah, dude, YouTube was the last one standing on that one. That's weird. YouTube was tanking all of that internet stuff. I feel like YouTube might be the truly superior, like but like on the technical side, superior platform. Okay, there we go. It's fixed. There we go. Okay, that was really easy, by the way. That was like tremendously easy on that side. That was like effortless. That was like effortless. Effort. Wait, no, yeah, it's just effortless. That was effortless. All right, Ambi's up. Dude, I really want to play that mono physical team again, though.
What kind of fun job have you
That
got
mono
me
fizz
doing
team
for?
was kind of fun.
Number 0, Ambi.
I've got. Oh, go Slop. Let's move out.
Yes, Captain.
Ether vision activate.
Right on cue. Are you keeping up, Captain?
Bro, seriously?
Now you pay.
Can I get a little grouping action?
What you deserve. Now you pay. Target locked. Sound strategy. Move
I'm
it.
kind of like confused on the whole multiplier thing. I mean, I didn't engage with it at all, and I just kind of passed. On TikTok now? So it says. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Sorry about all the, like, technical difficulties and stuff. Sorry about that. Jeez.
Recalibrating. This bullet.
Is it the guy that makes the weird noises? You have to parry?
Duel like London. He won't back down.
He's kind of... It's back? Okay, cool. Nice. For now. Knock on wood, anybody? For now, it's back.
Right on cue.
This guy is a little tanky. Wait, I'm already at S. I don't get that. It's like, that's really easy, honestly. That's like really, really simple. Like, you don't even have to kill the guy. Oh, that's how you knock him down.
Now you pay. Maximum firepower. What you deserve. Outbound. Press the advantage. In the head.
Huh. We got the 3.1 TOA, and yeah, it's basically confirmed Amethyst and Luke are coming out. Oh, okay. Okay. Dude, it's, Yeah. Is it like... Wait, what do you mean we got the 3.1 TOA? Like, you mean from that you can confirm? Because of, like, buffs or something? Get S rating in all rooms. Get an S rating in all rooms and achieve a total score of 100k. Oh. Do I get anything for S plus, or is that just like bragging rights? Oh yeah, you just get like some, yeah, just extra. All right. Mono Fizz team is going back to work here.
Would you like to the ocean? Wanna hear a summer story?
I gotta use Jane in every team that I can. The buffs, fusion burst and tune rupture oriented. Oh. Enemies take 10%. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. You will be crowned.
Your weakness has been exposed.
Some grouping action.
Remember the soft touch of someone.
Spinning wave. Now presenting the dance of death.
Oh, she says a different line. Like, she says something different.
Got a summer surprise.
Bro, I mean, yeah, I was thinking about the Welling Waves thing. I just feel like... I don't know, I feel like I've said my piece. I don't want to be like, I don't want to like beat a dead horse. But then again, the horse is like not dead, so like... sometimes you, like maybe you gotta kill the horse first, you know?
Sure.
When it comes to like the power creep thing that's going on, or whatever, HP inflation. Yo, what's up, Jack? The stream's finally come back for you. Like maybe they just like honestly mistune things, cause like I don't know, dude. Playing that new TOA, like it doesn't, I don't know, dude, it doesn't help. Like I think you got to talk about it, otherwise they won't know to change it. Cause I saw a lot of like the whole like toxic positivity thing with like the HP inflation stuff, where it's like, oh, don't worry, like Toon Rupture will take care of it, but like it's a serious. Yeah, it's like that's the, or not Toon Rupture, but like Toon will take care of it, but it's kind of clear that's only meant for like the new characters, so I don't know. And like the new endgame is like, is it meant for like really advanced? I don't know, like how badly, or how is that balanced? My husband's shield's kind of like stressing me out though from that fall. Gave up on Rula endgame, can only really clear with my main team now. Dude, for a while, that's the crazy thing, is for the while it was very widely praised as like the best in its approach to power creep and HP inflation and stuff, and it's like in one patch they took it to like a really crazy extreme. I feel like in one patch, again, like I had been clearing everything very comfortably, and then I take the exact same teams with the same gear in, and it's like it feels like mathematically impossible to reach the level of DPS that was required to clear. And now if I'm like completely zoned out of endgame, it's like what's the rest of the game? Like, what do I do now? What's the point of pulling new characters? What's the point of like, I'm not gonna start pulling characters just so I can clear endgame. That feels cheap. It's like, it's not like you got good at the game and cleared endgame. It's like you just pulled the right characters and you cleared, right? I don't know. Or like I have to go pull signatures. Like I have to go now gotcha for stats for characters, you know. Where previously I don't like pulling them because I want to get more characters, not pull on stats. But like, I don't know, man. That's to me is I think they need to tune that back, like immediately. But then again, like characters like Lene apparently do like a ton of damage, and Mornier has like crazy insane buffs. So I don't really get it.
With the tide.
You choose buffs for your characters, but the buffs you can choose change every time. Okay, it's kind of like similar to most approaches. Found the trick to this yesterday. It's not your damage. What do you mean? Oh, to this mode? Okay, what is it then? What is it? Did I get S by the way? No, I got A. No. The other ones were like easy. What happened? It's working now? Okay, cool. Nice. We was easy, but it's a blah mode. Yeah. Well, dude, there was one Whimpering Waste that they tuned in the past that felt that also was like kind of overtuned in terms of its HP. Buffs you can choose right now are negative status, tune break buffs, echo skill buffs. Oh. The more stuns, the faster the combat goes up. Huh. Where's the tutorial for this? It just gave me a tutorial. Do I? Oh. Scores earned at different times will receive additional multiplier bonuses. The earlier in the challenge, the higher the multiplier. Total score cap, including bonus, is 50k. Dealing damage to enemies earns you damage score. Defeating a single normally will grant you an instance of elimination score. It's like the faster you do it, basically. So it's still an endgame with a timer. It's just kind of less clear. Like less clear how fast you have to actually do it in. I did these really easy, but these I didn't even defeat. I didn't even defeat the guy and I had S. I guess 'cause I was doing so much damage. Is it the miasma shield? Bro. Wait, I know what to do.
Hello, Rep 249.
Guys, I know what to do. Don't even worry about it.
You want me to complete?
Monato, time to shine.
Emissary's hollow adventure is a go.
He's geared, right?
This outfit ain't
Yes.
too bad. The blue bandage
Yeah,
is kinda
everyone's geared.
now.
This weather's perfect for a little
Try the stun character? Alright, let's see if this works. Calling it right now, Ameth scales with defense since Mornier buffs defense. She does? I thought Mornier buffed like a lot of things.
Is it my shift again?
I shall recline the unclean.
What? Intercept! Hit! Seal! Right!
Oh, that hit me?
Showtime!
Not done yet. Intimidated?
Okay, plan this into this. Check this out. This is gonna stun. Just kidding.
Got one for complaints. I'll back you up.
It's all good. Saved.
We'll ignite your ends. Yeah.
I think I should have just kept bonking, right? Instead of dodging.
For complaints? Too late for that. Turn around. Smash them.
Dude, sometimes, like, with dial-in and characters like Monato, it feels a little like,
It's a surprise attack. The
Like-
name of the night, emissary.
when do you DPS? Do you just, like,
This won't take much.
The future will be
is it basically
brighter
just
than
ultimates and
it's
skills and stuff? Because I feel like he's supposed to be basic attacking more in the downtime. Bro, he actually did like 500k right there? I didn't know he was like that. I didn't know he was built like that. Is this too slow, by the way? It might be.
Wanna play a game?
I won't let you down. Intimidate.
Got one for complaints.
This might be too slow.
Unexpected call.
I do... Okay, I actually think it's better to chain, right? It's chain and just do the manual ultimate. Aren't you, like, losing damage
Together,
if you're not chaining?
we'll ignite your ends.
Oh, great. My favorite part. Miasma shield.
Hello? This is the end for you.
Drip's coming January 1st. Like, already new drip, though? Didn't the patch just come out? Didn't the patch just come out?
Don't get burned. Switch out.
Okay, wait. Oh, shit. I fucking froze. I'm sorry, I froze.
Got one for complaints.
It's okay. I got my chain in. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Ultimate.
Let's try and see.
Use Alice dialing Nicole. Wait, interesting, actually. Should maybe consider that.
Drawn from countless legends, melodies, and
Can I reach 25k this way? I'm at 1.0 multiplier. Like, do I get 25k for beating this?
Turn around. Smash them.
It said you get also combat actions or just damage. I mean, at this point, we're just experimenting. Okay, chain, right? Into this, and then she can do this. And then check this out. I'm gonna cancel. Oh my gosh, wait, I'm doing it.
We'll ignite your end. The future will be brighter than a drowned ideal.
I think his ultimate should have done more than... Oh no, we're in the millions. Oh, okay, just kidding. Monotone output isn't high. Is that real news? Tamawua, yeah. Yeah. Is Wua like... They're doing well, no? In terms of their... popularity and whatnot? Sips coffee. Okay, what's going on? Is Monato just not about that? She's not about that life?
Hello.
Like, I feel like it should be doable with Monato. Like, I'm just gonna do it again. Like, these are good supports. I think I just need to play better now.
Adventure is a go.
Stun faster, use the chain attack, use his normals, I guess, in the downtime.
Dial 1 for complaints. Dial 2 for a chat. Spot an ethereal.
Okay. This one. Easy. Well, no, not this. She needs to do that, and now here, and now this. But they should be, okay, but they should be grouped. That's the thing. If this doesn't hit both, then I'm trolling. Yeah, I trolled. Try Alice? I'll try if this doesn't work. I just have a thing. I just want to try and do it with the A rank, you know? I want to do it with Monato. I like Monato. I want to get him to work. Should have had these buffs up as well. Maybe I need to stay on this guy.
Smash them.
Oh, she has no energy, and I wasted that.
Let's try and see how hot we can get.
I mean, I hit both of them, so... It's something.
Hey.
Just gonna do this. Check this out. Okay, I shouldn't have canceled that. Yeah, there's a lot of spaghetti everywhere. It's okay, we're learning. We're learning. Wait, that's a huge bonk though. So I'd make up for it maybe? Just get some grouping.
Dial 1 for complaints.
TikTok died again. Bro, I'm getting like...
That one's up to
I have no idea what TikTok wants. Maybe I need to like update some stuff. I have no idea what it could be though. Okay, okay, chain. And then we'll do this. And then that's so fucked up. Okay, here we go.
Together, we'll ignite your end.
People are speculating Luke will have an HP drain mechanic? Really? Dude, I hope I don't get legitimately my legs broken by these platforms for the streams ending and restarting over and over again. That might not be like good practice. I don't know. It might not be good practice. I have to look into that.
Run for countless legends, melodies, and dreams!
Not done yet.
Hey! Yeah! Hostile one for complaints! Down two for a chat! It's a spot in ethereal, shout for help! Slumber in the mist.
Maybe this. Into this.
Blazing sky.
I feel like you gotta.
Can't get through? Try it again!
I feel like you gotta chain and just do this. Like it's gotta be more damage.
Brighter than a drowned ideal. Out of the way. Together,
I mean, I can double ult anyway.
we'll ignite your end. You quick.
But by the time you do all that, like,
Reverse shockwave!
I'm already at 1.0. Okay, I just feel like this is. I feel like it's not that different from what I was doing earlier, but
Don't get burned.
yes, it is.
Back off.
Hello? This is the end
Makes sense just dodging. Oh. Oh, I got it. I get it.
Time to end it.
Can't get through? Try again!
The future will be brighter than a drowned ideal. Out of the way.
I mean, he hit for what was that, like 2 million? Is that bad?
I try to stay distant.
Perfect chance.
Turn around! Smash them!
Together, we'll ignite your end.
It's weird because you get to a point where like just because the timer's still going, like S is like out of reach, right? You just don't know.
I'll prove it to him. Back off.
I don't know how many points you get for actually killing this thing, but
The name of the night and the very
you got Leak to be a heal? A healer? He's a main damage dealer, right?
call forwarding! There! Close the opening!
Leave the rest. Skip.
I'm bonking, bro. I'm trying to bonk. This gives me 5,000 for beating her. Check this out. Check this out. Okay, I guess not. It was like 200 points. That makes sense. Yo, what's up, Trinity? Yo, thanks for dropping in. Good to see you. Alright. Alright. I'll use like Yishwen or something. Fine.
What kind of fun job have you got me into this time?
Someone was saying Alice. Is Alice really like that? With a stunner? Let me just use this.
How about we're going now? No problem. On my way.
Oh, heals himself. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Even like the even like the aesthetics, like the Linnea combat aesthetics stuff, it was just like it wasn't capturing me. I don't know. And like okay, there's like no one here anymore, so I can say this. Like the part of the story that I watched, I thought Linnea was annoying, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I just think the way they write these characters and the way characters act, like, I just find it like, it's like so tropey. It just feels like, I don't even know, dude. Like, characters just feel so like over the top sometimes. I thought Linnea was kind of annoying, but anyway.
I shall define the unclean.
An opening.
Is that relevant to anything? Probably not, but
Let's make this quick. Strength.
yeah, I'm gonna do the chain. And let her do her thing. I'm gonna do this.
Your fate is sealed.
Don't worry. Wanna play a game?
Reality and illusion. Shift. Swift yet still.
That probably was a waste, honestly. Oh, it hit her a little bit. That's fine. I feel like with Rupture characters, like, I just feel like they have to be on field a little bit. Some of them.
A complaint? Too late for that. Got one for complaint.
Yeah, what's up, Koala? Peak opinion. Also, hi. Oh, you heard that? Oh, dang.
Got two for
You heard
that.
that? What's up? Good to see you.
Shout for help. Intercept. Seal. It's faithful companion.
I had the same thought when she would be like, OMG, I'm sorry, but she gets better later. Oh. Okay, that's good.
Surprise, surprise.
Give me my ultimate now.
Roll shall be purged.
Like, I don't know. It makes me, like, I just have some, like,
Swift yet still.
like, I second guess myself sometimes with my reactions, like when I have those reactions to like dialogue and characters and stuff, because I know that Wuthering Waves, for whatever reason, it's like really widely liked, the story, but I don't know, like, that's just it. I just, you know, I read and watch, and I especially read, like I read plenty of stories where dialogue feels like extremely good and I really like it, so it's just something like when I hear those characters talk, I don't know, dude. It just feels like everyone's like trying like really hard, I don't know.
What a nuisance.
Got one for complaints. Got two for a chat. If you spot an ethereal, shout for help.
Listen to your gut. Yeah, I think that's good advice. I mean, yeah, like also like just because something is widely liked doesn't necessarily mean it's like good. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it is, but
Hello, have fun.
Your fate.
everyone has their own opinions, I guess.
Cycle of yin and yang. Swift yet
I had to skip the 3-point story. It was so annoying. I heard someone describing Wuthering Waves, the story, some time ago, and the word I thought this was really funny. The word they used was embarrassing. They were like, the story just feels embarrassing. I feel like that's kind of how I feel sometimes when I was watching the 3.0 story. I was like, dude, like, it's just like you know, you've heard like the term like characters like laying it on thick. That's like another thing. It just feels like Lene just felt like she's just laying it on so thick, you know. And I don't know. You said she gets better later, but like characters have like their personality type, and it's like rather than like a circle where there's like variance and there's like, you know, they'll be like varied in some way. You know what I'm saying? You like the like hexagon where it's like there's like this, like these different traits, and characters will be like more in some, less in others, more over here, like that. Instead, it just feels like it's a straight line pointing at like one thing, and it's like a character is designed to do like to fulfill like one character archetype, and like that's it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like there's any like variance sometimes. So also I got S just like casually, so I guess maybe it was just maybe it was a Monato issue. That's appropriate. Yeah. Wait, I need 100K? Get S plus. I could probably do that pretty easily. Like 33K in each one. Yeah, I don't know. Thing is, I'm also like, I'm hesitant to describe it that way because I know that some people like it, and like with storytelling, it's like if someone likes the story and then they hear you describe it that way, I don't want to like make someone feel like dumb or bad or something. I don't think you're like dumb or bad if you enjoy the story. Like it's perfectly fine, but that's my that was my reaction. Dude, I feel like I don't even really get how the scoring works. Wait, rather than doing this, you know what I need to do? And soon. And I usually, I never do that in time. I like forget about it. We suck these up real quick. Nice, 5 polychrome. That's huge. Okay, it's this one, right? Wait. No, wait. This is... Wait, what is this? Threshold simulation? I mean, it's locked. Oh, quest? Is this this is new, right? Oh, this is why they were sitting here?
Ah,
They've been here for forever.
This is Miss Miyabi from Hollow Special Operations. She's
Oh my gosh, Miyabi.
intel and is hoping we could provide some advice.
I figured since the proxy has been training here, you would be more or less familiar with the local Hollow disasters. So I decided to squeeze in a visit between other official matters. As for the details, Yanagi said she would get in touch and brief you before I arrived.
Yes, your deputy chief even sent over some files ahead of time. She seems very efficient and dependable too. If only Fufu had half of that initiative. Anyway, let's get back to the matters at hand. According to HSO, with Lemnian and Persenis acting up lately, spatial
Fufu
fissures are
slander?
starting to show up in companion hollows caught between them and Hollow Zero. These are large-scale fissures, and they're letting all sorts of ether pour out at alarming rates. So now those companion hollows are rapidly growing. With so many anomalies overlapping, the situation's getting messy.
Why is Miyabi here? Shouldn't she be forgotten by the narrative? True, she doesn't have a banner, so...
So you're saying...
She doesn't have a banner, so I don't know why she's being included.
Weird these hollows are. We're supposed
You're
to
right.
somehow patch up the situation using as few resources as possible?
That's a good point.
What's your take?
They could have been, dude, they could have been shilling current banner character instead. It's a waste of screen time.
Assistant. I'll be sure to
They're
offer
so dumb for that.
strategic solutions before anyone else can even say a word. Based on the current intel, if we gather enough data samples on the hollows, ethereals, and the agents, I can run simulations.
Dude, I don't know. I think that I thought that Genshin 6.1 was so good that I think every story should be kind of styled in a similar manner. Like you can always have moments where they're more focused, where it's more, you know, the cast like narrows down and there's like less characters being focused on, but just generally feeling like there's more characters involved, I feel like is always...
Now that my position as
Would you say it's like always going to be better than just like, you know, this character, banner ends, jump to this? I don't know.
I think you've made up your mind.
All right. It's in your hands.
The constant Jufufu slander?
I'll stay nearby and continue training while gathering more info on the companion hollows. Keep me posted if anything comes up.
Yeah, I don't know why Fufu's so... She's like a joke. Wise, hello? Was this last patch? I think.
System is now fully operational. To ensure
Stream went off, did you clear it? Dude, the stream... So, first of all, TikTok keeps ending my stream and saying that I've violated community guidelines and that I'm banned, but I'm obviously not banned and haven't violated any community guidelines because I literally just restart the stream and it restarts. And like I'll go to my account and be like, what are the restrictions? Oh, there's nothing. So there's some weird glitch. I think it's because I stream to TikTok through Stream Elements, and I think it has to do with Stream Elements. Maybe I need to like do some updates or something needs to, I don't know. I'll try and fix it for next time. But also other than that, my internet died. So it's like, you know, pretty smooth, you know, overall, like I can't really complain. Pretty smooth streaming day today. Not bad. Pretty classic. What was nice about 6.1? Don't play Genshin. So they took this new approach where they're trying to keep all the characters active in the story. So not just like current banner characters, but also they're bringing in like future characters that are going to be on banner. So like, there's a character like Varka who's been like built up a lot in the story. But like he finally came in and he was interacting. The TikTok stream just fucking died. So, so like he came in. Maybe it is because I'm plugging the other streams. Let me turn that off again. Sorry, let me convey it in a clear manner because I was kind of just rambling. Yeah, so like there were, I don't know, I want to say like close to a dozen characters who were active, and this was including characters that had recently been on banner, characters currently on banner, characters that would be on the banner in the future, but also they were bringing characters back from like Mondstadt, like the first region, because we're on like region 6. They were bringing characters back from like the first region because they had lore connecting them to like the current thing. And they were actually like this character has a reason to be there. They also kind of tied into another newer character. So like they were there, they were like older characters from like Fontaine, like 2 regions ago that were coming because they also had lore connecting them to the thing. TikTok died? Yeah, it did. Sorry. I just restarted it, so I'm gonna just keep restarting it because I'm petty like that. But yeah, it just keeps dying. So yeah, so that's an example, right? And Another thing is that another thing about Genshin that I started disliking the story is because it felt like they had all of this like interesting lore and backstory and like all of this stuff that should be like being addressed in the story, and it just like wasn't. Like they just kept, like with Natlan, the region before this, they took this approach of just like telling this kind of generic action story rather than like progressing elements of the lore, like questions that have been building up for years, and then actually like having some payoff and answering some things and like having some things resolve, or meeting characters that we've been hearing about for so long. They just like didn't really do that. And now in the new approach, they are also tying in that lore stuff to the main story. And it's like really, really interesting. Like we're actually hearing interesting things, learning interesting things, character dialogue, like characters are talking about interesting things. You'll have like characters that are like interacting in these very like meaningful ways that like, you know, drive their characterization and like drive character development, but like the main character is like not present at all in the conversation. It's just two characters that like they have like some like mutual, they have like some experiences that they like are similar, and they like are talking about it, and they're like connecting over that stuff, and the MC is just like not even there. So like stuff like that is interesting, because you can't have that stuff with a blank slate self-insert MC, right? And it just became very interesting. I don't know. And so yeah, anyway, that answers your question. Bring the lore to the front of the story. Yeah, that's what I want for Wuthering Waves as well, because Wuthering Waves has interesting lore. Alternating story nodes and combat nodes. Did I just like not? Oh dang, Anby and Nicole, wait, what's going on here? Reading? No way. Every gacha should do this. How the hell did the oldest child figure it out first? Yeah, ZZZ was kind of doing it. I think they need to do it more though. I think they need to do it way more. And yeah, I don't know, dude. It's I'm glad they did. I'm glad they figured out. It's, how do I put it? How do I put it? It almost just seems so obvious, and I don't know why they were so attached to that previous approach. Maybe because it's easier to write stories that way, but yeah, it was pretty entertaining actually. 6.1 and 6.2. I think 6.0 also kind of like the whole approach with like the 6.x has been kind of that way. Ultimate goal is complete the final stage, where they need to clear all the required stages. I don't even know. Oh, there's trials in here. So 1.1? And then this is, oh, so there's final battle and then 1-1. Okay, so I'm just gonna do, jeez, bro. And then I'll do Anby again. Why not? Fire resist. Wait, give me seed. My homie. Yeah, and it's like it's harder to write a story when it's like obviously gonna be harder to write a story if you have to like balance things like important lore implications, But please don't tell me the stream died again. I'm gonna like... Okay. Yeah, like if you have to balance things like important lore implications, balancing different characters, like several different characters, roles in the story, you know, it just takes more, like skill as a writer to pull that off. But I feel like these games make so much money that they should be definitely able to pull that off. So you just select all your stages and then you just go? You just go for it? Showdown. You must clear 1-1. Okay, like so are you gonna let me do it or? Okay. Writers get too used to using filler stories so they can deliver on time. Yeah, dude, that's why also they say for writing in general, it does take skill as a writer to write something in a concise way, right? That's why like when you hear dialogue and it's like pointlessly long, that's like kind of a sign that like the writer is just kind of using filler language and like dialogue that's like pointlessly, like sometimes there's like reason to have like a character speak in a like a flowery elegant way, but sometimes I feel like characters, they overuse that, you know, and then we just have everybody talking like they're a 1,000-year-old wizard or something, like they're Gandalf.
Focus. Don't worry, it'll be over soon. Hit the core.
Yo, is that June? Sorry, the blue, bro. I was trying to see. Yeah, it's a June. Is it threshold simulation? Yeah, it is. Dude, I just discovered this. I feel like it must have been last patch that it came, because I saw Miyabi and Yi Xuan hanging out in the front for like a while. I just ran past them. But I like more combat stuff. Yes, combat stuff. Love that. Yo, what's up, Dizzy? Having to do it every single time for months and years on end. Yeah, because the other thing is that the story can't really resolve itself, right? The story has to keep going, like forever. You know what I mean? So that's one thing that Hoyoverse, they've been really good, like in all their games. They're actually really good at like world building and writing lore for the world. But then as a result of being a gacha, you can't have like payoff. So something they're really bad at is delivering satisfying payoff for the questions and the mysteries that they've built up over time. You know what I'm saying? So because they just can't, because they can't do it, right? Because they need it, because if they're gonna resolve something, then they need more questions. And I think it's easier sometimes just to like drag things on for as long as you can. TikTok chat kind of empty, dude. It's because TikTok, like my stream keeps ending. Well, yeah, it's some weird, I don't know how to describe it. It's some weird like bug or glitch or something. They keep like ending my stream and then I have to restart it. But then obviously because of that, like, you know, people who were here, they like leave and stuff, and that's fine. It's fine. I'll try and figure it out for next time. They're just kind of like frozen and glitching out.
My blade is already sheathed. Purging slash.
Gotcha characters all talk like Elminster? Wait, Elminster? D&D reference? I just got chills.
It's over.
You're right though. You're alright.
The light
I think, dude, it's like to me, like I know that when I hear characters talk like that, I just feel like the writers. I just feel like the writer has to be like dumb. Like that's kind of mean, but like it's like because the writer like it's like, oh, this is how like smart people talk, you know? And it's like, no, actually, like, I think like a smart person or like a wise person. I don't know if they necessarily talk like that, but it's like how I imagine let's just say a less experienced writer would imagine like intelligent or wise characters to speak, you know, or not even just intelligent characters, because like or it's like, you know, speaking this way gives more gravitas to like what a character is saying, but not necessarily like. Not necessarily. You don't have to speak poetically to give gravitas to your words. Like, I know Game of Thrones, for example, was always famous for having like really amazing dialogue that just kind of like would suck you into a scene and like just kind of suck people in. You're literally just listening to two people just sitting there and talking to each other. But the dialogue was so well written, well, because most of it was taken straight from the books from, you know, the author of the George R. Martin. So, you know, but they don't talk like poetically like that. They would just talk like normal people, but the conversation is like so well written and engaging, they can suck you in without needing someone to talk like they're like a, you know, 14th century Shakespeare poet or something, you know?
My blade is already sheathed. Victory.
I'm trying to get back in this game. Got any beginner tips? Beginner tip? I don't know about beginner tips, but
Please watch closely.
I don't know. Don't waste your pulls. I don't know, but pull who you like. I don't know. I don't know about beginner tips. You can pick up Ye, Shunguang, because you get Zhao for free, which is like a support for her, and then you can get Ye. Like she's strong, so like. That's a strong team right there. That's a beginner tip, I guess. Need a break from Gacha Volp? Is something, what's making you tired about it? I think I need breaks from gachas that aren't interested in delivering like strong gameplay experiences. I need a break from park management simulators, is what I need a break from. And like busy work and chores. That's what I need a break from. This is actually kind of cool. So like there was 2 battles associated with this. So there's like all these battle nodes. That's interesting. I would honestly read this. Maybe I'll go back and read it. I do like reading, so. Don't just skip through the story nodes like me, you'll end up with a shitty ending. Oh, wait. There's endings? Your agent, sharp and disciplined, clear out the interference and manage to scavenge some supplies along the way. Among the halls, a can of soda past its prime, but who cares? A good shake, it becomes a makeshift short-range concussion weapon. I don't know about that, but these writers need to read Shakespeare. Or they need to read less Shakespeare. Alternatively, just read like Lord of Mysteries. Here, I'll give you the Holy Trinity, Read Lord of Mysteries, read Lord of the Rings, and what else can we put in there? What else can we put in there? There's like Three Musketeers, like Alexander Dumas. You like Count of Monte Cristo. It's like pretty good. It's a classic. What's a third? TikTok died again. It's getting so old, I need to stop announcing it every time. I'm gonna actually put this in the message. Hold on. And TikTok stream keeps dying. Sorry. Actually, you probably shouldn't use a word like dying, right? Whatever. Whatever, bro. Read the classics is a better phrase. Oh, yeah. The thing is, yeah, I mean, I don't know. You don't necessarily need to read classics. Although, like, of course, there are classics for a reason. But, like, sometimes, you know, you could start with, like, start with the basics even. Sometimes they just need the basics. Read, like, I don't know, Harry Potter or something. I mean, Harry Potter isn't, like, necessarily, it's like children's books, kind of, but I don't know. Really an idea earns praise from your agents. The probability of an encounter is increased. You threw the expired carbonate drink in a perfect arc onto the ethereal's head. The probability of an encounter is increased. You retrieve the drink can that hit the ethereal to avoid polluting the hollow. The probability of an encounter is increased. Like, what does that mean? You're walking, you're breathing, but anyway, okay, what the I'm ready for the destined encounter. Okay. That's funny. That made me LOL, actually. TikTok stream keeps EOSing? Wait, yeah. That's actually brilliant. I'm going to write that. All right, changed. Nice. The Witcher's pretty good. The Witcher's a good series for like fantasy. And it's like pretty serious too, because characters do sometimes die. I feel like if I could have my gacha writers, okay, yeah, I would have them read Lord of Mysteries, Lord of the Rings, and maybe The Witcher. Maybe The Witcher would be good. Wait, the Lord of the Outer Ring? Wait, guys, hold on. It's, they know. Okay, I also feel like Silver Palace has gotta be, Silver Palace has to be inspired by Lord of Mysteries. Because Lord of Mysteries is like a really huge Chinese web novel. So I feel like a lot of them must have read it. It feels so uncanny, actually. Like, just the whole like trailer they put out. It's so uncanny how like similar the vibe is to Lord of Mysteries. His ideal type is a proxy who would personally enter the hollow. Games don't typically abbreviate ideal food type as ideal type. Stop using that format when logging corrupted. Okay. You knew it would come to this. After all, in the hollows, the only ones willing to endure every hardship just to see you are the ethereals. You also realize nothing can stand in the way of your conquest of the hollows' mysteries. Okay. Okay, if I'm gonna tweak out every time I read the word mysteries, okay, it's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. This optional state does not affect unlocking significant new. Clearing optional status, we're going to use score multipliers. I'm definitely going to take on the optional stage. I don't know why we wouldn't. Okay, electric. Electric, you know what that means? You know what that means? My mono electric team? Ice ether. We're gonna do this again. Let's do this again. Fire. Fire. Oh, I can use Evelyn. I can use that. I'm just gonna use mine though. I'll use the trial. I'll use lighter though. Put you in there. Put you in there. All right. Decibels. That sounds pretty good. That sounds really good. Rupture, sleeper, stunning. That sounds pretty good actually. Oh yeah, that's what we need. You can take that, and then you can take anomaly. I kind of like this, bro. This is nice. There's like trial characters. How many trial characters you get? Like one team? That's fine. I think that's fine. This is also optional. Kind of like this. So I start with this one, go here. Ooh, unlocked. Does this count as endgame? Does this count as endgame? Yo, Slumber. Yo.
Save your strength, Andy. Ether vision activate.
But it didn't reset at the end of the patch, right? Surely I didn't miss it.
Now you can. Everything's on fire. And mind the blind spot.
Here from the top ropes. I'll never get tired of that actually.
Unleashing maximum firepower!
I think it should be stunned soon.
What you deserve.
Fine, I'll invest another one.
Flip the switch.
Reduced to ash.
Give him a full salvo.
Hit the ultimate.
Senior.
Forgot about the feet close up, I'm not gonna lie.
Block
Light
off.
him up. Get ready. You're next.
Your character need to be built, but it doesn't get cycles every patch? Oh, that kind of sucks. Those was super cool actually. Maybe they'll add more onto it though. I guess there's like a story component to it. Proceed directly or go to 2-2? Yeah, let's do optional. Hopefully they add more to it. Because this kind of stuff is cool. This is what I like. This is the kind of stuff I like. Wait, it's gonna be so juicy. Check this out. Oh my god. Holy.
Weakling. Press forward. Scatter.
Look with Miyabi, Vivian runs out of her points though pretty fast. I need to give her the defensive assist, I think. She gets like what? 2 points from that?
It's over. The enemies will sweep the whips away. I'm unstoppable.
Yo, Wesley, thanks for the rose on TikTok. Appreciate you. Pound that shit for me. Thank you. Thanks for the support. It's nice of you. It's kind of you. Okay. I don't have lighter, so Okay, Evelyn requires you to like think. Requires you to like actually think about your gameplay. There's a timer on how long? Yeah. Yeah, it's it said 36 days or something, like the end of this patch, I'm guessing. So I'm guessing there'll be hopefully an update to it. Like, yeah, I need more stuff like this, more stuff like the co-op mode, and less park management, less like the golden mech. There were a bunch of events like that in the last patch that I thought were kind of like busy work, sort of. I know like they try and make them fun. Like the TFT thing was not bad, I guess. The golden mecha thing, they try and give it like combat elements, but it's just not the same as like using my characters, you know? Evelyn's one of the most fun characters precisely because yeah, exactly. Yeah. High skill ceiling. Yeah, those characters are always fun too. But look how like she just like hauls ass too. She's so fast. She's so fast.
Don't get Gotcha now. Come on.
Securing the perimeter. All exits are now.
I did it. I did the double chain. I did it, guys. Proud of me?
Nothing slips through my defense.
If I was faster there, I could have put that in during the actual thing.
Make way for the undefeated champion!
Securing the perimeter.
Gotcha now.
All exits are now sealed.
Well, with Astra gives you one more chain?
Securing
True.
the perimeter.
Can't you also use it on her again if you do like a defensive assist to get off to your...
Don't even try.
Yeah, and then I can go back to Astra. Yep.
Exits are now sealed.
Huge. I guess you can't do that during the stun window, but...
There it is.
Bro, I might need lighter. This guy's kind of sick. Oh, tried to aura farm a little bit. Didn't work.
Let's off. My pleasure. I pledge my honor. Go.
Securing the perimeter. All exits are now sealed. Your journey.
Oh, with Astra gives you... Okay, yeah, I read that. After Eve's ult, switch to Astra. Wait, hold on. After Eve's ult, switch to Astra ult, and then Eve's quick assist. Okay, yeah.
Gotcha now.
Got it.
Heads up.
One more for the road. Dude, I feel like ZZZ's gameplay is ZZZ's gameplay, it kind of just hits. I just feel like in for like ZZZ, I know there's the whole concept of like the buffs and giving buffs to your hyper carry, but like I feel like usually I just vibe super hard. Like my combat is like super vibes based. Like I don't know if it's super efficient to be hitting like defensive assists and whatnot and all that stuff, but it's just fun to do, so I just do it. And it kind of works out. So I don't know. I've always felt that like as long as you're playing well, like you're like hitting your dodges, hitting your assists and all that stuff, then like you're usually kind of chilling. And obviously, you know, like dump your resources in the stun window, all that stuff, but keep the buff up time. But usually buff up time is so generous that it's not like kind of Wuthering Waves where it's like, you know, you do an outro and you have like 14 seconds. It's kind of just like, you know, here's a 30-second buff that's like permanently up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Different kinds. The Hollows expansion is about to break through the Zenless limit. Wait, they said the word. Chills. Like a giant beast opening its maw, ready to devour the city at any moment. All too well, such crucial moments for humanity's survival. It's usually humans themselves who get in the way. You've been ambushed. Fortunately, reliable agents are by your side. ZZ's gameplay is genuine peak, and it's so insulting that instead of getting actual content to use our characters, we get flower minigames, auto chess, and park management. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully the co-op, like I keep saying this because I think the co-op thing is just such a step in the right direction. Hopefully it's a sign of better things to come. But yeah, like I'd much rather just be doing combat stuff just like this. Just give me stuff like this. Just it can't be that hard. Just like what's it called? Just smash it out, you know? And I'll do stuff like this. I'll gladly do content like this. But like, you know, flower arrangements, yeah, nah, I'm okay. I'm okay on that one, Chief. I don't know. I mean, sometimes let me think. Let me be nuanced. Like sometimes I guess sometimes you do want like a chill, like immersive, I don't know, like immersive character stories, stuff like that, I guess. But I think it should kind of be optional, you know, like, or not optional one way or the other, but like you get to choose what you want to do. They could even do like a point system. Like here's like all this stuff kind of, you know, depending on how much you do, you fill up your points. You know, you need a certain amount to get all the polychromes. And then past that, if you want to like continue all the events, you get like upgrade materials. I don't know. There's like ways they could do it. So you can just like choose what you want to do and then not do the ones you don't want to do. It should be about like maximizing player freedom should be the goal of like all these games, really. Like not forcing you to do park management if you don't want to. But then I guess there's people that would rather do park management than combat events. So what they could do is just be like, here's like a point ladder, you know, all of the events feed into the same point ladder. You know, you can do all of this event and like fill this up, or you can do all of this event and fill this up, or you can do like half and half, you know, whatever you want to do, you know what I mean? And they could just they could just do it like that. And that might be better. I'm not really getting any options. How do I get like good or bad endings? The rebels, prisoner guilty of countless crimes, had no choice but to march ahead, clearing the way of mines for you. Wait, that's like I don't even know if I would do that for I don't think that's like really humane, even for like prisoners guilty of countless crimes. I don't know if that's I don't know if we should do that. When a massive heavy mech dropped from the sky, the fear on their faces twisted into unrestrained fanaticism. You knew this was the next trap the rebels had prepared for you, and you drew it out. You couldn't help but marvel at how you were truly a brilliant proxy, the legendary Phaethon, the perfect master of the AI fairy. Bro, who's writing this? I mean, it's fairy, but... Is the Catgirl's W engine okay for Ye Shunwang till I get her Sig? I was actually doing the same thing. I was using Nekomata's engine. It seems fine, you know, high base attack, crit rate main stat, 25% physical damage, like, it seems fine. And then, I don't know, I was thinking about getting her Wenjin, but yeah, I think that'd be fine on her. Understood master, according to statistical data, if I remain silent, this mechanical creation's appearance rate would exceed mine. Maintain your superior assistant status, you decide to quickly eliminate the eyesore of a behemoth. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, so you are getting polys for doing these. Nice. Let me just restart the TikTok stream. Let me just restart really quick. I believe it can't be good practice to just be like constantly having it end and restart. I don't know though. It's not my fault. It's not my fault to keep sending. Using your assist doesn't hurt, it's part of the game, yeah. That makes sense. Season 1 had combat missions and hard mode story missions. That's literally all we need. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I like this stuff too. I like what they're serving up with this. Oh, look how many teams you need though. Not crazy. Oh, you get like 5 trial characters. All right, we'll just maintain the agenda. We'll just do what we've been doing. What do we got here? Physical fire here. I'm using Monofizz team here. I don't need the trial though. Jane. Thank you. Okay. Fire. We're using Evelyn again. We're using Evelyn once more. Can I use the trial one and my own? You think they allow that? Oh they don't. Okay. I thought they would. I thought they might. Bro. Took out the rewards and temple management because no one did it. Oh yeah, I saw that. Thing is, I actually didn't mind temple management because it was permanent, right? It wasn't limited time. So I've had like sometimes it is fun to do like a temple management or whatever. Not to be like, you know, I don't want to make like blanket statements like it's always bad, it's always good. Like sometimes you're just in the mood. But for me, I'll rarely be in the mood. Like every like 2 or 3 weeks, I'll be like, oh, let me like work on this a little bit. But then when I get bored of it, I just stop. And like, that's how it should be, you know? It shouldn't just be like, oh, the timer's coming, I need to like finish this before. Wait, who's my stunner gonna be here? Dylan, why not? And then Miyabi, here. Astra's already being used. Dang, I'm having to like pull some random characters out of the mix. Lucy? Wait, why don't I use Caesar, bro? I haven't used Caesar in so long. I use Caesar. And then electric. Well, old reliable. Dude, I want to use Zhuan. Like, is that weird? I just want to use Zhuan, dude. Like, oh wait, with the double attack? Oh wait, it might be viable actually. Wait, hold on. Where's trigger? Wait, hold on, this might be viable. Ending's hard mode? Okay. Alright, bang boo rapid fire. Go, go, go. Snap. And then you. Alright, buffs. Chain attacks. Change attack. Oh wait, give me that. Wait a minute. Anomaly. Days dealt, chain attack, give me that. Anomaly. Alright, go, go, go. It is cool when you're kind of being forced to use characters you haven't played in a while. I will say. I'm not like forced, but I am being encouraged. I've not played Caesar in a hot minute.
Press forward. It's over. Awaken.
Threshold simulation is just meh. It's just another DPS check with a timer, no genuine difficulty to it. Yeah, I guess yeah when you put it that way. But I haven't even been thinking about the timer. I haven't really felt like it's that difficult. But yeah, at the end of the day, we should encourage like more like innovative game modes than DPS check with the timer. Like, what would they do? What's like an innovative thing they could do? With the combat. But the co-op thing kind of does get to it in a way. The co-op thing does get to it. I mean, if you think about it, Elden Ring Night Rain is also a DPS check with the timer. In a way. But you can't pay for power, that's the only thing. That's where it's different. So I mean, in the co-op mode, even if there's like a timer on your rounds, I don't know if there is, but if there is, in a way it's fine because aren't the characters all like trial characters? Because they like rework them to work in the mode. So you just pick the character you want at the beginning, and then you go in and you get like your roguelike buffs as you go. So in that sense, you know, it's not as bad, right? There's more around, like there's more, like it's not just the skeleton, there's like more around it that makes it more complete. Have the bosses do more damage, reward no damage taken, remove the dodge indicator. Okay, I don't think they should remove the dodge indicator. Maybe skill issue, but I feel like it's so built in at this point that maybe it is a crutch, and maybe it should be more like the Dark Souls types games where you just have to learn the attack animations. But I do feel like sometimes there's so much going on the screen, and like the screen, like you see how much movement there is, that like it's harder to keep track of the enemy animations, right? To know when they're gonna strike. I feel like it's a trade-off, you know? Like in Dark Souls, like you're not moving around as much as you are. Does that make sense? But yes, okay, doing more damage, you know, making it more like a drawn out fight Because if there's no timer, you could also just give them more health. You can just give them more health, make them do more damage. And as long as you complete it, you're fine. I did not mean to ult on her. Actually, it's okay. I'll get a chain attack.
The best defense is a strong offense. The threat is still active.
My reign is not a DPS check. Learning boss attack patterns and how to punish properly is infinitely more important than the weapon and gear you have. But you are on a timer, is what I'm saying. Like, you're literally on a timer for the days. You know? Like, doing things fast, like, yes, like, obviously you need to know the attack pattern, like the animations and how to dodge and all that stuff. But you also need to have the DPS to kill things fast so that you can keep moving and get more stuff, right? And there's a timer and like the day is counting down. You know what I mean? Like, what I'm getting at is that like DPS check with a timer is to be more nuanced. Like, it's like this umbrella thing that is not necessarily bad, but it's in a gacha game. If it's all gacha games do, like every game does it, it's all they do. And because you can pay to pool for like powerful things, then it's ridiculous, right? But and it's like lazy. But does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? But Elden Ring Night Rain, like the reason the timer's there is because like in Dark Souls and Elden Ring, there's no timer on like a boss fight, right? But in Night Rain, like you're with your team, the whole point is kind of doing things as a team quickly. These guys are like pounding me. The space is like so confined for this fight.
At the beach, Alice Timefield is unstoppable.
In the vortex, there's no escape.
Guess what my umbrella can turn into?
A little gift for ya.
Stay on the attack.
Wow, that was a great freeze frame. That was awesome. Oh, this is the final one too. Defensive assists. Excuse me, that should be fine. Yo, hello, what's up? Wait. Your phone? Okay, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Dude, I forgot how to play Yushman. Someone some help immediately. Oh, I was supposed to do the defensive assist there. My bad. She like needs the enemy to be stunned, right? Yushman.
What is the plan?
Hands up!
Holy 1.0 character. Holy 1.0 character.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Continuing assault until target is neutralized.
Surrender your weapon!
Is she gonna crit or what?
Fire at will!
I think she has no weapon on her. I think that's what's going on. I think I forgot to put a weapon on her.
Homing barrage. Fire!
Need a stun, please. Trigger.
You're under arrest!
Reduced to ash.
Need a shower? It's raining.
Remember on Night Rain, just to force you to make decisions?
Lock on.
You see that 45k? Yeah, that is not. That is not a character that has a weapon equipped.
Second target.
Target locked.
Okay, I think we're gonna pass. Never mind, I dropped my spaghetti everywhere and got hit like a million times. Remember, Night Rain exists to force you to make decisions. Some bosses, like Kindred, take longer than Archery Avatar, but also drop more runes. It's a constant risk reward thing, not really comparable to a gacha game. Yeah, it's not comparable. I mean, I'm not saying it's the same. I mean, it's like, yo, what's up, Chris? Somehow found you again? Yeah, dude, it's it keeps happening, so I don't know. It keeps happening. Welcome back though, thanks for finding me. Yeah, like, okay, I'm not saying that they're like the same, but
Hello? Rep 249. Huh?
it's like a way to get thinking about it, because I mean, I don't have any engine for her to use. Like, I'm cooked. I'm just cooked.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Because, like, at its core, like, at its core, the timer exists. But, like I'm saying, like, a timer can be used for other things. Like, if it's in the framework, it's not necessarily, like, cheap, you know? Am I even making sense? Am I saying anything coherent right now? If I want to reset, I have to reset all stages. No, wait, reset stage. Thank God. Okay, who can I use? Screw it. Yishwen, carry me. Oh wait, I have Anby available. Oh. I use Anby. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this and then... Yeah. Wait, how did she get hit by that? Well, she couldn't get hit in that state.
The target's weary.
What is it they say? Reduced to ash.
No escape.
Ow. Jeez. What's up now? Alright. Alright, Diamond. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching and stuff.
No escape.
Appreciate it.
We won't back down.
Good chatting and everything. Did I get a chance to tell you about a pulled job Brennan for Lova and Lupa? Oh. Finally cooking in Northern ways. That's good.
Definitely not my type.
That's good.
Going a little harder won't hurt.
I lost my Lova 50-50. I lost my 50-50, so you know.
Ether vision activate. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Makes sense just that timers and gotchas are cheap. Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Quick shot.
Order received. Boosting firepower.
No escape.
Does it just go on forever? Until the timer runs out? Yeah, bosses barely do damage, the timer makes it trivial if you have the show character. Unrealistically difficult if you don't, yeah.
Flip the switch.
They don't use the timer. They don't use the timer to force you to make more risky plays. Yeah,
This is your
yeah. It's literally just a DPS check, right?
Lock off.
Whereas, like, yeah, like in Elden Ring, the timer is the timer kind of force you to make decisions, and also it tests game knowledge, like how well do you know the map and like routing and pathing or whatever. So, yeah. Lost 50 today on card at Thea? Oh. Sorry. That sucks. That sucks. But yeah, like, well, because like, okay, because in Elden Ring, in Night Rain, you're not pulling on a slot machine for like, you know, like your spells for Duchess or whatever that you can use, you know. It's not like you're going around and you're like working with your team to do things efficiently so that you can acquire buffs in like a good manner and like rooting around the map properly, you know, doing the appropriate enemies for your level so you can build up to having like better stuff. And then the more better stuff you get, the easier it is to like kill stuff more quickly. You know what I'm saying? It's, yeah, it's not the same, but it's like a thought experiment. It's like, you know, in terms of like game dev creativity, right? I just do the story later. I just do it later. All right. This is still the story. Nice. 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 TikTok just died again. All right. I think that's a good stopping point. I need to figure out a lot of things. I need to figure out the TikTok thing. But problem is the bosses in these games are barely bosses. You do the same thing every time with every character, regardless of what the boss is and what it does. Do your team's rotation no matter the fight. Kinda. I feel like in ZZZ and Wuthering Waves, I feel like I am reacting more to bosses' attacks, like dodge and parry and stuff. In Genshin, I do think that's the case. I do think I'm basically just spamming my rotation in Genshin and not really engaging. And in Wuthering Waves too, well, it's not just Wuthering Waves. If the timer is too restrictive, then you do end up just being forced to try and like ignore the boss and just spam your DPS as fast as you possibly can and not engage. Which is what I felt when they inflated the HP on the TOA and stuff, but yeah. Okay, anyway, y'all, thanks for watching and sticking with us. I know the stream had technical difficulties. I appreciate y'all hanging out and watching and chatting and lurking and all that stuff, following and all that stuff. Appreciate everybody. Good stream. That was fun today. It was fun playing ZZ. All right. I'm gonna see if I can not forget my password again and, you know, stream and stuff. New Year's is coming up, but you know. All right, take care, everybody. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. I'll probably see you before New Year's. Anyway. All right, bye-bye. Take care now. See ya. Thanks again for hanging out and chatting and stuff. All right, bye-bye. Take care. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.